And here we are, everybody. Welcome to Touhou.
Hi.
With my brother.
I'm the brother.
Yes, he is.
The other brother. We're both younger than him, so...
Yeah.
I don't know how to differentiate us. Because if I talk...
Your name, Dylan.
Yeah, my name works.
Yeah.
Some people can't tell us apart by voice.
Yeah. True enough. So we've played Touhou on the channel before, chat.
Yeah, about 5 years ago.
Yeah. No, only like 2.
We played 6, then we played 7, and then we changed timelines. We played 6 and we played 7, and then we changed timelines.
So we're doing a new thing.
He was going to play 6 again, so I sent him 8. And I also sent him 10 and 11 as well, so we have a variety here.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Go ahead.
Alright, so yeah, what we're going to do is I'm just going to call this series like Touhou with Dylan, or something like Yo-Yo suggested Touhou Tour, if chat likes that. But,
up to you, chat. You have control now.
Yeah. So it's just basically just going to be a series for playing whatever Touhou is here, and as soon as I hit the D-pad, it loaded into the demo screen.
It's just a demonstration.
Anyways, so let's finally play. This is Touhou 8.
It's starting you on Lunatic because that's where I've been struggling.
Yeah, he sent me his his data, so extras unlocked. He's good at these games.
Let's put a star on that one. Annotation,
okay, so
you know?
this is normal?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Goes easy, normal, hard, Lunatic.
Alright. Normal then.
So the teams, I can go through them for you. So
Human and Yokai Girl.
This is Border Team, safe, standard. Yukari has, Yukari when she holds focus, Ron shows up and shoots kind of in their face. Reimu is homing. They have characteristics down there as well. So they have a smaller hitbox. And they have a lengthy border of life and death, which basically just means you have a bigger window to do a death bomb. You remember what those are?
Yeah, when you press bomb right when you're on the frame you die.
Yeah, so these characters basically get a whole second to do that. So that's their benefits.
Alright. Next one is...
Alice and Marissa.
Oh, her, right.
So, Alice has a laser, and Marissa has like a spread shot. Marissa's really fast. They're kind of strong, and they have a technique where you keep switching between them, and it's called the Malice Cannon, and you constantly get missiles and lasers, and you do a bunch of damage, but I wouldn't recommend it as the first time.
I'm just slightly distracted because the character in the foreground has smaller eyes than the character in the background there.
Just don't worry about it.
I'm sorry, it stands out. Look at those eyes.
Look at the team characteristics instead. Okay. Wide item collection hitbox, large auto collection area. In other words, it's easier for them to get items. So, yeah. But I wouldn't recommend them as a first go.
Okay, and I know these two.
So large grace hitbox and you get an extra bomb if you lose a life. If you didn't use a bomb before. So if you get hit with 3 bombs and you didn't use any of that because you have 3 by default, you'll get another one, so you have 4 for the next time. Unless you get hit again, kind of deal. The thing about this team is Andrew uses them, but he actually just plays as Remy on her own because Sakuya is kinda...
So how does this work? Do you get to swap between the characters like double dash?
One character is unfocused, the other character is focused.
So when I hold the R button, it swaps characters now?
Yes.
Okay.
So Sakuya is when you're not moving in focus, and you play as Remy when you are in focus.
Interesting.
It's quite important to the gimmick of the game, but the gimmick of the game doesn't actually matter that much, aside from like scores, so you can just kind of play
Oh, there's more.
I have no real idea what happens here, but it's kind of weird. So their gauge works differently because Yum is half Phantom, half human. I don't know what their ability is. A bomb is rewarded if a stage is beaten with less than 3 left. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
The human side of the gauge is half size. Sorry, I just realized that's because she's a ghost, right?
She's half, yeah, she's half Phantom. So it's kind of weird because Yomo has like slashes and they like... I don't even know how to explain it properly. You just kind of have to use it to see. And then Yuriko is like, she's focused, but she's a spread shot.
Okay.
And she has a technique called shotgun. Well, not really her technique, but she can kind of mash the button too and get a bunch of damage.
And this is just the characters by themselves.
Yeah. You can also play as each character by themselves.
Does that change the story at all?
It does not.
Okay.
The characters and the pairs will still appear in the story, but if you want to play as only one character, you can.
Okay. That's the case. Should I just pick the Reimu team?
Border
that seems
team
like
is the best team to go with. Yes.
That always seems like the first try. I should go with Reimu or something.
Reimu is usually the safe bet, and with Yukari, it's fine. You could probably play as her on her own, but the way this game is more so intended to be played with partner characers anyway.
Okay.
So.
Oh, I don't select any specials this time?
No, it's one shot type.
Or the Firefly.
Some games have multiple shot types, and some games only have more characters.
So alright, let's go. I'm gonna pay attention to the big screen now, chat.
So
I'll see you later.
If you want to get the, remember the point of collection line?
You sort of go up and it all comes towards you, right?
Yeah, it only works with full power. However, if you go into focus over it, it will activate. So you need to be sure you're over the line first. So just go up towards it.
Not right now. There's beams there.
You go up towards, past it, press focus, and it will mag it to you.
Okay.
So the gauge down there, I'll try to explain this in simple terms because it really doesn't matter that much.
The circle is my hitbox, right?
Yes.
Right, the one floating inside the character.
You get time based on what you shoot. When you shoot in human, i.e. Reimu, your bar goes towards the H. If you shoot as Yukari, your bar goes towards the Y. There's different factors, but that's the general idea. If you get enough time, the time over there on the side below your point indicator, you need 2500 time. If you get past that, the game will give you a last spell, which is just a bonus spell for score, and it will also increase the time of the game by 30 minutes instead of an hour, because the way this game does continues is a little different. Instead of having a limited number of continues, I can't believe stage 1's over.
Look, there's nothing out here. Alright, got hit shot. The night's still only just begun. No need to hurry. You got no room to say no need to hurry when you're the one who dragged me out here in a hurry. You owe me big for this, don't you forget it. You've been saying nothing here for a while now. Is that the cool bug facts girl?
Yes, it is. That's Night Boom.
Don't worry about it. I'll pay you back. It's not like I'm you. Hey. You've got some guts not being bugged by me. I hope you got the determination to match that. What's the pun? Was it? That reminds me, I forgot something important for an evening stroll back at the shrine. I know what you're trying to say. A mosquito coil, right? I'm a firefly. The dialogue is still very wooden translations for these games, isn't it?
It's fine enough. That honestly is just the dialogue, how the dialogue is. For the most part, it doesn't really matter that much because Wriggle's just like.
I think these girls would get along if they stopped blasting each other.
But that's the whole point of the fun.
Well, maybe I'm just saying they'd get along better if they weren't.
But it's fun. Okay, what was I explaining here? Right, so the time thing, the continues. So basically, this game will end as soon as you hit 5 p.m. Right? So the game starts at 11, and each stage will go up by 1 hour. But if you get the time bonus, you only go up by 30 minutes. Every time you use a continue, your time will advance by 30 minutes. Okay. So you essentially have as many continues as you want until the game reaches 5 p.m. However, there will come a point where the game will force you to end, and you won't even be able to play the last stage because you just don't have enough time for it. The exception to that is there are actually 2 stage 6s in this game. There's Final A and Final B. Final A you can play until you hit 5 a.m. Final B will kick you out or not allow you to enter it if you've used a continue or are going to use a continue on the stage. So basically, you can only 1cc this game. It's good ending. Well, I mean, you can only 1cc the game's good ending in general. Anyways, next first.
Says the one who's only awake at night. Yes, because nature thrives during the night. There have been lots of fireflies lately. Kind of makes me worry a little about the outside world. You understand, don't you? It's not like you to worry. There we go. Stage 1, done.
So that your time went up to 12.
Okay.
So basically, if you do this stage, it goes up to 1. Next stage goes up to 2. Next stage goes up to 3. And then when you hit stage 6, it should be at 4 a.m. if you didn't hit any time bonuses at all. Which means you can only effectively use 1 continue if you didn't get a single time bonus up to the final stage. But again, if you can't go to Final B if you've used a continue, and if you're going to use a continue in Final B, the game just ends. Okay,
I sort of get it. For most of that explanation, I was trying not to die.
The important part, basically just play good, and you'll be alright.
Alright, that I can understand.
The amount of time you get goes up by, shooting. Because you see how the bar down there is at minus 100.
I don't see anything that's not a laser in front of me right now.
Well, you get your time based on how much you play a certain character, and the amount you get increases with each spell card you capture as well. So capturing spell cards also is very good for time. Okay. There's a pretty good chance that you don't really hit any of the time bonuses, and that's alright. I find on normal mode, it's a little easier to get some of the later game ones than the early game ones. I don't know, that sounds weird to say, but you basically can only really get Wriggle's last spell if you play the entire stage as unfocused. But everything else is kind of like, the requirements get higher, but there's kind of more to take advantage of, I guess. And as long as you play like well, you should be able to hit it. But it's all bonus. You don't actually need a single one of them to beat the game. It's just, it's really just a matter of like comfortability, I suppose. Because if you do get them, for each one you get, it's essentially one extra continue. And you're starting with 7 lives anyway, so you have a lot of leeway. There's a lot of resources in this game that you're allowed to work with.
Okay, we just focus on the friend here.
This is already the end of the stage, by the way.
Well, I guess that means I'm doing pretty good.
This is one of the few stages in the series where the mid-boss shows up right before the actual boss. It's kind of confusing. Like as soon as you shoot her down, it's going to start the boss text.
Okay. Oh, that was scary. Wait! What? I thought you were some foolishly tasty humans at long last. Who exactly would you two be? Non-humans. Non-humans. Well, human or not, I'm fine either way. My, that's rare, seeing non-humans go along this road. You seem to be a night sparrow. You shouldn't attack humans so often. There won't be any more left around. It might be so. How about attacking yokai instead of humans? Oh, never mind. Besides, human forms haven't been seen on night roads for a long time. If there's anyone here at all, it'd be non-humans who were in a big hurry, or had some important reason to be here. Listen, I'll say this once more. We are non-humans in a hurry, with an important reason. We don't have time to waste here. Will you let us pass? The end of this road isn't a place where yokai like Yukari often visit, though. Oh, even though you're playmates after so long. I know. How about we go to the village and mess with the humans together? Oh, jeez, I've said this before, haven't I? I can't see in the dark. Ah, human-sighted. I'll make you night blind. Why they gotta eat her? Why they try to eat her? That's weird.
They're yokai. They eat people. You know anything about yokai?
I know that, but they're like anime girls. That's different now, right?
No. So there is one more thing to explain. So you see those ghosty goos she shoots out when you're playing as Reimu? See those? The white things? So you can only destroy those when you're not playing in focused. However, they cannot hit you if you are playing in focused. Reimu has a special ability though where she cannot be hit by them. So if you're playing as Reimu, you don't have to worry about touching them and getting hit by their hitbox.
I'm honestly not sure which ones you're referring to, if I'm being honest.
Basically, you see when you're in focus, you see the magic circles kind of shoot out. Watch, you'll see it here. You see the magic circles?
The blue things?
The things that cause the blue things.
Just the stream of blue, yeah.
Watch it. See, here it comes. See those?
Yeah, those?
Yeah.
Okay,
so those don't do anything to you while you're in focus, but you can shoot them down and unfocus. But Reimu's special ability is that she doesn't have to worry about getting hit by them. She can still get hit by the bullets they leave. So you'll see it here as well. So you can destroy them, because they are bullet spawners, but for the most part it's not really worth your time.
Okay. I got homing on Reimu, right?
There's also homing on Yukari. You see how you have Ron in front of you? She goes up to the boss at a certain point. She's up there in front of the boss shooting for you.
Wait, that say Lorelei?
Yeah, that's her name.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Her name is Misty.
I can't escape Lorelei's no matter where I go.
It's alright, just stay kind of where you are and just move a little bit as necessary. There is an indicator at the bottom of the screen telling you where she is.
I feel powerful.
You know what happened there?
Lorelei dead again.
You got hit.
I did?
You did.
What? I died?
No, you didn't die, but you got hit. But apparently...
Anyways, hang on.
Let the text first.
It's hopelessly too early for her to be acting like the king bird of lice. Was that really a sparrow just now? It was dark and I couldn't see well. If you see a small bird at night, it usually is a night sparrow. If you don't treat them with caution, you'll become unable to see in dark places. Is that really what sparrows are like? Though I can't see it well. I can see the human village. I didn't really want to come here with you, though. Okay, so did I lose a light or continue or anything?
So in this game, I just learned this fairly recently myself, but usually when a boss explodes, there's a little bit of time for the bullets to clear off the screen, and you can still get hit during it. Apparently in Imperishable Night, as soon as the boss's HP reaches 0, you become invincible. So even if you touch a bullet there, you're fine. And that's what happened, because I watched you touch a bullet, and I watched that bullet disintegrate into your hitbox, but you didn't get hit.
So you're saying I did stage 1 and 2 flawlessly?
Essentially, yes, even though you did get hit at the end there.
Hear that shit? Flawlessly.
Apparently, it only works in this game, and I never knew that.
Alright.
Because double KOs are definitely a thing in this series. Sometimes you just die at the same time a boss does, and it makes you very angry. But it only affects the final spell card, the one that ends the one that ends the
Well,
stage.
I did it. That's all that matters. So what's the plot of this one, by the way? Like this, they do like the opening story, as in like you got to read the instruction booklet or some crap, right?
Do you want the long answer or the short answer?
Well, I don't think I can absorb the long answer, but maybe chat's interested.
I'll give you the short answer then. So basically, the moon is fake.
Again?
Not again, no. You want to collect those blue items, by the way. They give you one.
I know.
The moon is fake. No one really knows why. That's why there's so many people out here trying to solve this incident.
I didn't see anything hit me, honestly. Oh well.
So Yukari stopped time, I guess, essentially. I don't know what she did, but she caused the night to be unlimited, I guess, while she solves the issue.
Imperishable, you mean?
Yes, essentially that's why it's called Imperishable Night. Fake Moon has shown up, and now they want to figure out what it is. And Yukari is a character who only really shows up. Go ahead.
Is it you? Are you the ones trying to attack the village in the middle of the night? This horrible scene is your doing, isn't it? Where did you send the humans in their village? I won't hand the humans over to you, yokai. I'll make this night never have happened. Alright, now I gotta kill her.
They put a fake moon up. Yukari made a long-lasting night. Now they're going to solve the issue. Yukari is a character who only really comes out of behind the scenes to do anything when there's a real issue going on. So the fact that she's involved in this game as a playable character is...
Oh.
That would be your death bomb window.
Oh, alright. Well, I guess I should have pressed the button then.
Yes. You get a long window. I'm pretty sure it increases in size the more you don't do it. But I'm not quite sure about that. There you go. Also, when you hit that window, it takes 2 bombs instead of 1. However, this team can still use it, even if they only have 1 bomb for it.
What the heck are you? Hey, put the village back. Oh, she's still going.
One up.
One up. Okay. I got through the first 2 stages easily, and now I'm always gonna die on them later.
The way these games work is stage 1 and 2 are okay, stage 3 is a little bit of a challenge, and then stage 4 is like, oh, I wasn't prepared for that. And if you get through stage 4, then stage 5 probably killed you. And then stage 6 is like, oh my god, I made it through stage 5. Alright, don't choke, don't choke, don't choke. You really want to go to the top of the screen to get that stuff.
So persistent. You don't matter right now. The human village was supposed to be here, right? But there's nothing here. What happened to the humans and their houses and everything? Nothing. I just made it so the village was invisible to your kind. Reimu, we don't have time to stick around here. The moon's gradually sinking lower as we speak. We're not exactly sticking, but hold on. It's not like I can just ignore a yokai that erased a whole village of humans. Humans never settled here in the first place. All I did was make it look that way. I'll protect the humans from this ill-omened night. Hey. I can see the humans just like usual, though. Trickery of this level isn't useful at all, is it? Really, what are you two? Don't worry, they're invisible enough to me. Your pity isn't helping. And you're half beast, right? I'm human when the moon isn't full. Not unlike a human-faced dog or a human-faced rock, then. What is this?
Human-faced dog is a yokai. I've never heard of a human-faced rock.
Why are you assuming everything but my face changes? I'll have you know that the transformation is full body. Or it's like Gozu and Meizu, where only the heads turn into beasts. Oh well. If you're gonna say that, I won't let you take it back. Tonight, I'll make an imperial feast out of your history. Myself aside, this one's history would amount to some light snacks at best. Shut up! Even then, that means every day is tea and snacks for me.
The font looks like it's bleeding.
I really believe they hate each other right now.
Well, I don't really understand why Kana doesn't know who Reimu is.
What the hell do I do here?
Yeah, don't ask me. It's consistent. At the very least, it is consistent, but you just have to know how to do it. Alright, now dodge off the wall and you'll be good. So yeah, her ability is to erase history. So she, I guess, the way this is you're supposed to be in the human village, but the human village isn't there because she erased the history of it ever being there, so it's like it's not there. So that's why the background's all trippy. However, under a full moon, she becomes aware of Hakutaku and she can create history. I don't fully understand what that means, but she can do that.
We can all create history if we try hard enough.
You deserve that shot down.
I don't.
For the most part, I don't understand Touhou character abilities. I don't think anyone really does. They're kind of off the wall. Like, think DBZ, where power levels are just like...
Made up?
Yeah, they kind of pretend they matter up until a certain point. I believe the last character in DBZ to have a power level attributed to them was Frieza Second Form, where he said his power level was over 1 million. And it's just like, oh, that's pretty high. That's Frieza Second Form, by the way. And then after a while, they just stopped.
How have I not used to continue yet?
Because you started with 7 lives.
Oh, okay.
You get a lot of resources, dude. You haven't actually gotten hit that much. Because you've only gotten hit in stage 3.
Yeah, this stage is bullying me.
You think this is bad?
Yes.
It's gonna get worse. All right, I can't dodge this, so.
Oh, that's a great vote of confidence.
Yeah. Can't do it.
Spell bonus failed. Now restore the human village. It'll be okay to put it back. We weren't thinking anything of you and the humans here to begin with. And where are you trying to go? That way. This way. If you're after the ones behind the recent unusual moon, they're that way. See, I was right, wasn't I? Reimu, your finger is off from hers by 70 degrees. You're off by 110. Wait, she figured out what we were trying to do. It'd be more strange if she hadn't figured it out. Alright.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Alright, stage 4, have fun.
I don't think I'm gonna have fun.
Well,
so I only get how the time thing works. You said I get like 1 continue or something?
Essentially, you get 1 continue if you don't get any time bonuses.
Alright, looks like I got a lot of lives though per continue.
You get 7 lives, yeah. You currently have 3 extra lives at the moment.
I got hit a lot. That
yeah.
wasn't very nice.
Be sure to use your bombs. Bomb your way to a 1cc. That's all you have to do.
What if I want to do it bombless?
Then you should practice. That's the best answer I can give you. Hey, that was looking pretty good. Up to the bomb.
Yeah, see? He's like, use the bomb, and then he punishes me.
No,
and yells at me.
You use the bomb after you dodged everything. That happens a lot more often than you think. And as soon as you do that, you realize that you press the bomb button after you've dodged it. That was a good use of a bomb. Because I don't think you were getting out of that one. I do recommend you try to get more point items though, since those are the difference between a single life, and a single life is 3 bombs, which is kind of a big deal. Yeah, saves your life pretty handsomely most of the time.
I like that.
Oh.
No! I tried to bomb.
You must never panic.
I panicked.
You cannot panic. Oh goodness. When the screen's clear like this, you should always head up top so you can magnet the point items.
Okay. Move and I'll shoot.
Wait, I messed up.
I messed up. I mean, shoot and I'll move right away. What? Why are you in a place like this, Marissa? Well, I'm just hunting some troublesome yokai, like usual. Hey, what a coincidence. I'm doing some troublesome yokai hunting, too. What I'm saying is hunting troublesome yokai. In your case, it's troublesome yokai hunting, isn't it? Not really. My, I wonder what you can do all by yourself on a night like this. Hunt troublesome yokai. I'm already tired of staring at today's moon. It's about time to make it be tomorrow. So who's the troublesome yokai? You! You messed with the boundary of night and day again, right? We are the ones who are stopping the night, but now is the time for that. Indeed. Don't you have eyes on the back of your head? Well, she probably doesn't. That's how it is. Speak Japanese. This is Gensokyo. Looks nothing like we say we'll get through to her. But that distorted moon is so dangerous. It's not really harmful to humans. I don't know what's happening, but a never-ending night is harmful written all over it. Yokai eat humans during the night. If the night keeps going, the yokai will stuff themselves until they drop dead. There's no way they'd do that. Gotta exterminate them before they drop dead.
Just gotta priorities. So yeah, yokai get their power from the moon, and they're especially powerful on the full moon. But since the moon is fake, there's obviously a problem in yokai paradise land. So that's the general idea, and you'll meet the moon people. They're behind all this.
The moon people?
The moon people, everyone's favorite characters. Of course.
Sounds like you're saying that sarcastically.
Well, it depends which moon people you're talking about. But there are some moon-related characters who are pretty commonly at the top of people's list of no thank you. That's all.
Okay.
You won't have to worry about them because they're not in the games. Yeah, star hitboxes. The best I can do to explain them is they're not as big as they look, but at the same time, I hate them. So have fun.
Okay.
He hates some moon people. Only a few of them.
Am I getting graze points?
Well, you don't really get graze points. Well, you do, I think. But...
Yeah, what is this garbage?
I don't know. It's not really anything you need to worry about.
Running away? Now let's chase her to the ends of the earth.
Iron's nice because even though its additional mechanics and gimmicks are kind of... They're kind of in-depth. You gotta really, learn them. But they're not really required at all for just casually playing the game. That's kind of what I like about it.
I went bomb.
Look at all that free point. There you go. Extra
No!
life. It's alright. You just got an extra life.
How did I do that? I don't know how the hell I did that.
These are all kind of aimed at you. Oh, no.
That was rude.
And there she is again.
Oh, great.
Alright, well, enjoy your stay.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Boom.
Oh, if it isn't Raymond, what's up? There's a limit, even to barefaced lies. That last one was for Yukari. This one's for you.
That's my favorite line in the entire series.
Was she trying to pretend she didn't know it was you, Raymond, the whole time?
I don't know. She's just being a shitter, I guess. This Marissa dialogue is quite fun.
Yo, what the hell is this?
You have to cross through the star streams and not get hit by the laser beams.
I don't like that!
Well, you're doing it.
I don't like doing it. Wait, what? Did I use all my bombs for that?
Remember, if you use a death bomb, you hit the...
Cost more?
Yeah.
Right, I remember something about that.
There is a smaller window. There is still a window for a regular death bomb that only uses one, but the window is much smaller. So 9 times out of 10, you're gonna use the big death bomb.
All right.
Grab a full power. All right. And there you go. Mr. I did stage 1 and 2 deathless. Not so easy now, is it? Yeah, there's only...
Say the whole game was gonna be easy.
Get out of the way.
Yeah,
there's only 6 stages, so the difficulty definitely goes up at a very interesting... Oh, yep. Yep. It goes up in an interesting format. Stage 1's pretty simple. Stage 2's still not too much. Oh, you get the screen shake still. Stage 3 is still a bit rough. Stage 4 is... Oh boy, and Stage 5 is... Stage 5 can be a bit of a mess. Ooh, that was actually really good moving. So this one you kind of want to tap away. Don't get hit by the lasers behind you.
Ow!
But you need to stay out of the way of the stars she fires at you.
I don't know what's going on!
Yeah, this one's kind of stupid. So it's just kind of press bomb and get through it. Don't worry about it.
Looks like we arrived at our destination while we were chasing Marissa. You really are lucky. I wish you could share that luck with Maya Ran, too. Damn it! What the heck are you two saying? Thanks to you, we know who the culprit is. You weren't useless. Well, we haven't figured out the culprit, but at any rate, they're in that mansion. Well, I lost, so there ain't much I can do. Time to head home and sleep. I hope it'll be morning when I wake up. Sleep for all eternity.
Rude.
I'll try not to catch cold.
See, when you lose, you have to respect the rules. Unless your name is Sakuya or Yomu, where they show up multiple times over, even though they lost. Apparently the stream went down.
The stream went down?
According to
when?
Chat, when did that happen?
That happened.
Recording's still fine. Says
Yeah,
you've been live for 36 minutes.
Didn't disconnect it on my end. I don't know.
Uh,
Well, seems like we're still going.
2 minutes.
2 minutes ago? Well, That sounds like a Twitch issue then. Recording still fine.
Recording went well. I don't know what that was about, chat.
Oh god. Oh god.
No, you're fine. See? Go get the stuff. There you go.
Okay.
You gotta get used to it. You gotta learn to go to the top of the screen to get your stuff. You can't hug at the bottom all the time.
Yeah, no more Kagome after Fatal Frame.
Oh yeah, I guess you would hear that in that, huh?
Oh.
That's a good theme, though. There you go. Just squeeze through it. Just use your eyes. That's all you have to do.
What do you think I'm playing with?
You must play with your eyes and your heart. And now, so these are gonna come down. Should come down on the right next. Oh, okay, left. Then right. When you wanna... Stages are about memorization for the most part, so knowing where things are gonna spawn and be ready for them alleviates a lot of the headache of stages. Don't rely on Rainbow's homing because a lot of these enemies have familiars blocking them, and Rainbow's homing is already pitiful damage to begin with.
That's a bunny.
Here's Tay. Can you dodge zigzags? Because I can't.
No.
A little too crazy in that one.
What?
You're doing fine. She's almost down.
I don't know what to do except bomb.
Bombing is a solution. Tay's non-suck. Yeah, he went a little, oh, that was pretty good.
Damn it! What the hell do you do?
You got a zigzag. I think one of them you can just stand perfectly still and dodge it. But, I've yet to do that myself, so I can't recommend it. Even though it sounds pretty good. Just stand there and not move. Chat, are these fairies or are these bunnies? Or are these fairies with bunny ears? I don't fully understand.
Oh.
Chat, I asked a multiple choice question. You can't just say yes. That's not how this works. I gave you 3 choices. You can just say yes.
Oh.
You'll be okay.
Will I, Dylan?
No,
Will I?
This is what I mean by you need to learn the positions, and then you can take things out before it becomes too problematic. But you did get through that, so there you go.
Too late. I've sealed all the doors. You can't take the princess away now, can you? Is she the culprit? Who knows? Should we take her down first of all? The culprit should be here somewhere. What, are you yokai? You shouldn't be able to find your way here. No, though nothing to worry about. I am still human. Humans are even less worrisome. Why would you be worried, I wonder? All this is your mischief? Mischief? Oh, you mean sealing up the Earth? Maybe. I don't quite get it, though. We mean the full moon. I don't quite get it either. Are you talking about the moon? That's my master, Irian's? Eren. Most powerful spell. It makes this Earth into a giant sealed chamber. Do you get it now? There's no way we can get it. Also, about that full moon erasing spell, it's hardly my most powerful one. Reimushi's the culprit. I can smell it. Is she? My intuition is sort of... Now, return this distorted moon to normal. It's still too early for that. There's no way I can undo this spell yet. Udonge?
Yeah, you got it, actually.
Conflict and insanity are all your job, correct?
Let's call her Udon. Or Reisen. Whatever you want to call her.
Leave it to me. I won't let a single one of those closed doors be open. Running won't stop us. We'll get her anyway after taking you down. Looks like it. It also looks like taking you down won't bring back the full moon either. I haven't found anyone to fight with lately, so this is just about perfect. I'll show you two everything of the moon's insanity. The moon's insanity. It's my hypnosis that drove the humans who came to the moon insane. Those humans were weak. This person seems dangerous. The moon drives people insane. So, I wonder if you can remain in your right mind while gazing into the eyes of this lunar rabbit.
Alright, so, you want to be at the bottom of the screen for these.
Alright.
Because they're kind of quick, and then they slow down when they reach the bottom. And then the spell cards, a little goofy.
Okay.
So the way this works is when that happens, the bullets don't have hitboxes, so you can go through them. So you need to go through them while they don't have hitboxes to put yourself in a better position, and then kind of follow them, and then keep resetting like that. It takes some getting used to. Same deal with all or nons. You want to be at the bottom of the screen. You really don't get a lot of time to point of collection them. So yeah.
Sweet spot.
That's you got a good spot there. It was mostly luck though. Oh, you need it. Okay. All right, this one. So same deal. You just need to pay attention to the way it moves and find a spot and then follow it and then continue doing that.
Damn it. That last one took. Ah!
You're alright.
What do I do? What?
You gotta be in where a gap is.
I thought it was clearing those out with the bomb.
No, the bomb doesn't do that.
Oh.
This one, you don't want to move too much.
I can...
It's a little scary, but you just don't move very much. Just kind of tap out of the way. Don't try and double back through it either. Both of these characters have effective homing, so you'll get through it eventually. This one sucks.
Oh, okay.
Alright, now you need to get back to the center.
No.
Yeah. I don't like this one very much. So everything shoots from the corner, they turn like that, and you need to go through them, and then you need to get back to the center because they reshoot.
What?
Yes,
See that one hit me.
This is probably, I would argue this is her hardest spell card, just because it's multi-directional dodging. So this one, she's gonna fire rings, they're gonna disappear and reappear. What you want to do is you want to move forward to be between them at higher up distances and then kind of back up. And then when they disappear, go forward and then keep backing up.
I caught none of that.
Basically, go to where there's no bullets right now and then follow it. And then when it disappears again, do the same. Hugging the bottom of the screen is very dangerous.
Worked. Okay, now let's go chase the other one down.
Can't say it worked when it used the bomb, but...
But which door did the other one enter? There are so many I can't tell. The other one... Hey, don't call my master something like that. The culprit's down this way. We have to go capture her before she commits suicide. She wouldn't commit that. And don't call her a shush, you rabbit. Keep it up and we'll tear off your skin. Okay, that's a little harsh.
So you're not allowed to, If you get hit once, that's it, by the way.
Oh boy.
You're not allowed... Normally, you're supposed to pick there between Final A and Final B.
I lost.
You're dead. And bad end.
I gotta hide the ending, chat. Hang on. Boop. That's the Touhou rules. You're not allowed to show endings.
And now you skip.
Yeah, I gotta skip through it. Alright, I keep pressing A instead of shot.
There you go. That was the quickest...
Bad ending.
Yeah, quickest game over in Stage 6 ever.
No propaganda allowed.
Clean. That was, me.
Right.
10-13, apparently. Cool. I don't even know what that replay was.
Cool!
Why is there an A in the word clean? Well, I mean, there is an A in the word clean, but why is there an A between a million
Oops.
E's?
Oh, it's put me on... It put
You're
me
on the letter L.
What?
You're on the letter L.
Okay. How do I... Why did that delete that?
Because it starts from the beginning.
How do I get out of this damn part?
There you go. 59% of the game? What? You're telling me the beginning of Stage 6 is only like 60% of the game?
That's kind of rude.
That's kind of weird. How? How is the entirety of Stage 6 40% of the game?
I don't know.
I don't understand that. Alright, well, there you go.
That's another reason we're allowed to just jump around in Touhou games for this series, chat. Because we can't show endings. It's the law.
Well, you can't show the endings, but you can still get the 1cc.
Yeah, I know. We do our best. Well, the story's not the important part here, right?
But, well, it depends who you ask.
Right, it's all about that art appreciation. That's what we're here for.
Don't diss the art. The
I'm
art's
not doing
fine.
that. I'm not dissing it.
I started playing the game because I wanted the story
I'm not
out of
dissing
it.
Alice at all. She clearly has great eyesight compared to Marissa.
She's basically glowing. She's bioluminescent in this game.
I'm gonna pick these characters because I know Sakia.
Yes, good reason.
Yes. I played the
I'm telling you,
Metroidvania game with her.
she's not a very good character in this. You're better off playing Remy on her own.
Well, that's what he says. I'm gonna try.
Alright, go ahead.
Now let me just double check the thing now that I have another idea. Shot, Mysterious Jack, Illusion
That's not gonna
Sign.
help you at all.
Okay.
just play them and figure out how they work.
Alright, fine, I will.
The text is not gonna tell you how they work, like, ever.
Okay, focus is that.
So the way Remy's focus works is you see how she'll put down a layer of things, and they'll stay in that position as long as you're focused. So you can effectively hit two sides of the screen at the same time.
Oh, I see.
And
That's
Sakuya
kinda cool.
sucks. Her damage is bad. It is
Stop dissing the maid, who is the only character I care enough to remember.
But how is... You know what? That's fine. You can enjoy whatever character you want. Don't tell other people you like Sakuya.
Why?
Because they'll just be like, EOSD? Come on, man. Get better, like better characters.
Well, they can deal with it.
You think the vulgar minority can deal with stuff like that?
They're gonna... No, but it's funny to watch them try.
Fair enough.
There we go.
So this is gonna be basically the exact same as Border Team. There isn't really too much difference. But I will tell you, you don't have homing, so you will have to pay attention to the boss position.
Okay, do I do more damage with Sakuya's attack? Or...
No.
Okay.
Her damage sucks. She sucks. Her bomb sucks. That's why Andrew plays as Remy solo. He only played as both of them together because he didn't have a choice until I got a score file that unlocked everything.
Okay.
Remy
Normally single characters are locked. Hang on, though.
Yeah, you need to be Final B with everyone.
Sakuya, I didn't really ask you to tag along. What are you saying? I'm simply worried. If that bug we saw before shows up again, say if she shows up, and I'll show up right away. And now I've showed up. How about you hand that young lady over? I don't like where this is going, Dylan.
She's a bug.
If she shows up, bugs are such poor things, aren't they? They say a half-inch bug has only 1/10 of an inch of a soul. That's 80% smaller. Is that supposed to sound frightening? No, it just sounds cool. Very well then. I have no interest in non-humans, you see. The fact that you're not interested in is what's worrying me. Humans might get away with simply being food, but things lower than them. Oh, there's such a thing as being too merciless. Eek. Alright, so, chat. Girl shows up in a Spirit Halloween bug costume, and it's like, hand over the child. What do you do?
Not a costume, no.
It looks like one.
No. You want
just casual
cool?
wearing Gensokyo, I guess.
You notice how when you hit the wriggle with your shot, the puff of smoke looks like a bat? I never noticed that. What's up with that? And she's a firefly, so it's not a costume. Her butt glows, and she has wings, and she has antenna.
And she tried to take the child.
You're not a child, though.
Yeah.
So, fun fact about Regal, she tried to start a delivery service.
You mean cool bug fact about her.
Okay. Alright.
I'm happy to tell him his own memes, chat.
Anyway, my Regal tried to start a delivery service with bugs to show people that bugs are not that bad, and no one wanted to be a part of it because they were like, ew, bugs.
That sounds about right.
So it's kind of unfortunate for her. She wanted to show everyone that bugs are great, and they had plenty of uses, but people were like, oh, no thanks. And that was the last time we ever saw her. Poor Wriggle. This game came out in 2004.
2004?
Yes. This game is very old.
Old games. I want to play more of these, chats, so I can know the characters and play like some of the more of the spin-offs, like the Pokemon one.
Pokemon one is great.
Yeah, I know you're playing the updated version again, aren't you?
Yeah.
There we go. Ah, the fireflies have been more numerous too lately. It's beautiful. Sakuya, that exclamation mark doesn't match what you're saying. I changed the subject partway through, milady. I only heard the second half. What were you trying to say? There we go.
I'm almost done. I'm doing the next time I play it, I have to do the Battle Frontier equivalent of the game.
How long
the Battle Tower equivalent of the game.
Only 40 minutes. Sorry. I mean, it took over yet.
Tell by that, right? Actually, you didn't start on the hour, so it's confusing.
Yeah. I need to click back to the game.
Yes.
Oops.
The game will stop when you click out of it, but at least it doesn't close it all down, which is very nice.
Alright. The path where humans vanish. That sounds like a fun, exciting place to go.
Well, remember, the entirety against Sokyo is
dangerous?
It's supposed to be dangerous, yes, for humans, because humans need to fear yokai. So that's why, even though the thing is like, it's not really like that anymore, but the humans have to believe that it's the case, because if they don't, they won't fear yokai anymore. And the source of life for yokai is human fear. It's a lot more complicated than I'm saying there, but
it's like if everyone stops believing in Santa Claus, he stops being real in a kid's movie.
Very interesting comparison, but I can't say it's entirely incorrect.
I'm sorry,
either.
give me a better one.
It's like, you know how the idea of like when you can't unexplainable phenomena is like you call it ghosts, right? Stuff like that. But the idea is that as the world modernized and progressed, things that were attributed to the otherworldly beings, like a bump in the dark, oh, it's this yokai. People started developing common sense, reasons to explain why things were happening in a rational way. And that was harmful to yokai, because then yokai would lose... if those kind of occurrences were explained away through that kind of the line of thinking, then the belief of yokai would cease to exist. So that's why Gensokyo exists.
That also reminds me, because I played Fatal Frame 1 for the first time recently. Do you know that, like, that game, like, on the title screen and everything, it has, like, a big line that says, based on a true story? And apparently, like, it's this thing a North American version did, and the extent of that is that, like, yes, Japan is a real place.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Well.
And I've just, like, yeah, it's just basically been a freaking meme that whole playthrough. It's like, hey, did you know that Sonic.exe is based on a true story? Because Sonic's a real video game. Right?
Paranormal Activity was based on a true story, too, right?
Wait! We're in a hurry. If you can keep up with us, we'll listen. So you won't stop even if I ask. A human and a bat, though. That's an unusual pair. But humans are what I'm after. I don't need bats. Is it the Brat's night out? Naturally. The good little children went to bed at noon. At night, it's happy hour for man-hunting. Too bad we're in a hurry, so mind getting that shot down right now? Wait, I said wait already, didn't I? Milady? If you start fights even with the enemies at this level, there'll be no end to them. True? Oh, quit joking around. Aren't you scared by birds flying in the night? Birds flying in the night? Humans are better, really. What's better? Milady, you can turn fly into fry. Whatever, I'll show you the true terror of darkness. Terror of darkness, huh? I've used that Sonic joke like 5 times this week, but I don't care, it's good. It's a good comparison.
Welcome to being a content creator.
What's that?
You just reuse the same material over and over and over.
That's right.
And you know what? The masses eat it up. They love it. They want more. More stale memes, please.
Oh yeah, the stalest memes.
So back to what I was saying, Paranormal Activity is a series that also, a popular one that was like based on a true story. It always confused me because the DVD had multiple endings. How does a true story have multiple endings?
Oh, it's dumb. Like at the start of Paranormal Activity 1, they put like a little statement that says, we would like to thank the families of these people, and the families they're thanking are like the actors' family, and they just name the characters after the actors. Yeah, it's a lot of bullcrap.
Well, it made it seem scarier as a result, I guess.
Remember when that was like a yearly big franchise until like it just got killed off? It was the thing that killed off Saw, and then it died.
Paranormal Activity killed Saw right after the final chapter, which is probably one of the worst movies in the entire series.
Yeah.
There was another movie, I think it was called
I never got a chance to see it.
I didn't know either. I talked about it on my stream once, and they were like, that came out like a year ago, Dylan. I was like, what? No, it's coming out next month. No one talked about it, so I have no idea if it was even good or not.
I don't know, probably wasn't. They probably just called it Jigsaw instead of Saw 8 because no one cared enough to see it as the 8th movie.
Well, you say that, but Scream is getting a reboot in January. It's just called Scream. And then I was watching a stream and they had a trailer play, and the way here's how the trailer started. The lady was on her phone with her friend, and then the phone rung. And
Hold up, we got dialogue.
Oh, okay.
Now, Sakia, what shall we do? To fry the bird or continue ahead? Let's leave the frying for later and proceed onward. The night is short. Speaking of which, why are we headed in this direction? Refueling. There we go.
So yeah, you know how old Scream was like 90s, 80s, whatever it was? But like the way this one started was it was just a teenager and she got a text on the phone, and she got a phone call, and then she opened the door and she got like the trailer was like really badly editing of like and then she closed the door, and then Google Home was like, doors locked, doors unlocked, doors locked, and it kept doing like dramatic zoom-ins on the locks turning, open and closing, and it's like, wow, this is modern horror right now. Google Home becoming sentient. Like,
all right.
that was part of the trailer. Just, like, what?
I don't watch movie trailers.
I just happened to be watching.
I don't even watch movies anymore. I probably might watch the Mario movie one just for the funnies.
No. That movie's gonna give me an ulcer, man.
No.
I'm ready for it. I don't think I'm ready for it. We're gonna get a trailer eventually.
There we go.
We're gonna get a trailer for it eventually.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Coming out next year. Miyamoto himself came out to be like, hey, guess what? We're making a Mario movie, and Charles Martinet is nothing more than a background guest star sometimes.
Oh.
Wow, the voice of Mario for 25 years. Anyway, here's Chris Pratt. What?
Oh.
They did him dirty.
My favorite part of the trailer was when Chris Pratt shook hands with Sora. Ah, what? What hit me? I didn't see it!
You're too absorbed in that dank joke you dropped. You lost your knob.
Dated references. Funny. I'm just gonna do this.
Sora comes out soon. I have not ever felt
More
less
dated references.
of a desire to play Smash. I just don't care.
Is it you? Are you the ones trying to attack the village in the middle of this night? Milady, let's pass by this place and quickly. Well, I guess I'm not that hungry right now. Good grief. Without the humans from the village, the only ones left here are you, yokai, and the weird humans. Alright.
Every long-standing horror movie becomes a meme eventually. Look at Jason. That dude went to space.
Jason in space. Oh, it's so funny that one's like... Was it like a parody of itself by that point? I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't watch slasher films.
I know, they're kind of bad.
Well,
not even in like the funny way anymore.
I don't know if they were bad before, but I was definitely not really a fan. I liked Saw. That was about it.
Okay.
I thought Saw was cool.
What the heck are you? Bah, there's no end to this now, is there? Milady, you're toying with her a little too much.
Bring one up.
Okay.
Actually, oh no, it was still one.
Alright. I've never been into horror movies like at all, really. Well, I like the Saw movies, yeah, back in the day. Chat, me and Dylan used to go to the theaters with our mom to see those.
Yeah. What was wrong with us?
That explains so much about us.
Hey, I think we're pretty well adjusted. You just happen to like Jigsaw, that's all.
He's a great role model. Look around you, devils. Devils, huh? There's nothing here. You can see that, can't you? Hey, shouldn't the human village be here? I really rarely visit the place myself, but do you come here often, Sakia? Yes, many of the tools we use at the mansion were made by humans here. Look closely. As you can see, there was never anything here. Okay, move along now. What a bad attitude you have. What did you do with the village and its humans? Don't you get it? I made it so there were no humans to begin with. Right now, all this village's history is under my protection. Sakia, wouldn't she be a good tutor for my little sister, teaching her about the local history or some such? We don't need any more bookworms at the mansion. Fine, I'll say it one more time. There never was anything here from the start, no humans nor their village. Something about what you're saying sticks out to me. Milady, may I have a bit of time? We're in a hurry, an incredible hurry. May I have a bit of that devil's history myself? You're rather full of yourself, even though you were, Hakutaku.
Aware Hakutaku. She transforms in the full moon.
All you do is look back at history. Your fate won't be changed. Milady, may I please have a bit of time? Oh, it can't be helped. You may use a bit of my time, just a moment's worth.
There's a little fan manga that was made, a doujin of her being Flandre's tutor. It was very wordy, but it was nice.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. So yeah, this isn't going to change no matter what character you play as, so either buckle up or press bomb.
Alright.
Yeah.
Did I get the death bomb?
You did.
Good.
You can tell you get the death bomb because it gives you the opposite character's bomb. So like if you death bomb as Vermilia, you'll get Sakuya's bomb. You didn't vice versa.
I didn't realize they had different bombs, if I'm being honest.
Each character has 2 bombs because one's the last spell and one's the last spell and then one is the regular bomb. Yeah. Well, that time you just let go of focus and bomb, so you got Sakuya's bomb.
I can't reach the... I don't know if I can bomb like that. That feels a little awkward.
Your bomb button must be in a weird spot.
Right. I didn't mean to press that. I wasted it.
Well, it didn't lose any bonus. I don't know if it did damage, but you didn't lose your spell card bonus. This one's not so bad. Since she doesn't move, you kind of get a lot of damage from your familiars. And now more of that.
No! What kind of crap was that?
One of the secrets of this game is sometimes you just don't have to move very much. Spell cards either are solved by moving a lot or moving a little.
Oh, wait, lose those damn bombs anyway, apparently.
Well, if you use your human bomb, they're gonna get stuck on the familiars, so you probably should use your focus bomb. Like that, yeah.
I didn't realize there was really a difference for most of this so far.
Well, I didn't know your bomb button was in such an awkward position that you can't hold focus and press it at the same time. My bomb button is X.
What?
I just tap the top of it with my thumb, and then I focus with L button.
How did I get there? I was so pissed.
Romelia wouldn't swear. It's not in her nature. She is sophisticated. Although if she tried to say that word, she'd probably bite her tongue and be really embarrassed. But you know, she is. Sophisticated. You're good.
Ah, that was refreshing. Let's move on. You're feeling refreshed even though the village hasn't been put back yet. Yes, quite so. I feel not one whit of fatigue. Well, okay, thanks to her, though, I've completely lost the direction of the strange air was coming from. Do you know where to go, Sakuya? Not one whit, but look, we have someone who'd be very useful in a time like this. What? You mean because of this full moon incident? Or the cause of the full moon incident? It can only be their doing. There are a few people capable of such a thing. My, bookworms can be useful, although we certainly don't need any more. Our mansion's bookworm is really a bookworm, so she's hardly any use at all. We have quite enough useless knowledge already. We don't need any more.
Man, that's kind of a backhanded thing to say there, because her name is actually Knowledge.
Hey, Poindexter, we don't care.
Well, her name is Knowledge, and she's Patchy Knowledge, and then they don't need any more knowledge. It's like, oh, okay. Patchy's not in this game. Don't worry, she's in the next one. No, she's not. No, she isn't. No, never mind. Never mind, no, she's not. She's in 10.5.
Also, why is it that today you sent me 8, 10, and 11? What about 9? What? What's so funny?
Streamer lacks critical information. 9 is a weird game.
What's wrong with it?
9 is not a traditional shmup. It's more like a PvP Danmaku based shooter game. And mine is not set up very well at all, so yeah, I wouldn't be able to send you a copy of it that really worked well.
Why would they do that?
Because I don't know, he wanted to.
Ow!
Dude wanted to. He wanted to make it. He did that for Touhou 3 as well. It's not a bad game necessarily, but it's weird. And again, I don't have it set up well because I played it exactly once. The font was incorrect and I've never booted it up since. The only time I booted it up again was when I needed footage for it for a video, and then I was like, oh my god, this is awful. I just don't want to play it, that's all.
Ah!
I think it's got some pretty cool story elements to it, and it's got some nice characters. But like, yeah, I don't know, dude. It just ain't my kind of game.
That's as far as you go. So it was you after all. No wonder I thought the flow of time was weird. What are you talking about? Look, you're always doing something weird, right? That's Sakuya for you. Oh, how cruel of you.
Rude thing to say.
Well, you're pretty much always doing something weird, but today you've gone much too far. This is just like when you made that Scarlet Mist.
You notice how like none of these characters have noses?
Yes. That's a dot nose there. Sakuya is doing something weird, but we're not the ones who are doing the biggest thing right now. We're on our way to teach that culprit a lesson right now. Maybe you could fool a bird with that excuse, but you can't trick me. Whenever you two move, time stops, and the night gets longer. You two are the culprits who are stopping the night. Well, yeah, anything wrong with that? Milady, stopping the night is not our goal right now. Look at the moon behind Reimu, please. See, it's already so... That moon's got nothing to do with this unending night, does it? The night stopped, and the vampire's running rampant because of it. It could be more dangerous than that. I'm already queen of the night, so at least forgive that. I don't think you're helping. Anyway, I'm gonna have you return the passage of time to normal right here. Exterminating yokai like you is my job. You still don't understand why we're stopping the night yet, it seems. Sakuya, there's no need to hurry here. As long as you're adjusting the time, at least I don't mind her misunderstanding either. This is my chance to pay her back for that day. Well, if you say so, milady. So are you ready to go back to your coffin? I told you before that coffins are for the dead, didn't I? That scarlet, dark, and windowless coffin. Alright.
Yeah, Remy, so this wasn't ever really a canon thing. I guess no one really ever cared, but in one of the mangas, one of the there was a bedroom shot of Remy's room, and she has a queen-sized bed, but on the bed she also has a coffin. So that's been a popular thing ever since. She sleeps on a queen-sized bed, but there's a coffin on top of it, so she still sleeps in a coffin. So this one, they're gonna, general ideas there. The thing I don't really understand about this game is that, like, you're fighting Reimu, and Yukari's supposed to be the one who stalked the moon, but I guess in this story, Sakuya's the one doing it. But, like, how exactly does that work for Marissa and Yomu? I don't get that part. Sakuya I can understand, I suppose. But there's just a bit of confusion. And this is what happens when you have multiple playable characters, when there's only one true ending. Because then you have to figure out which ones happened and which ones didn't. But then everything in the future acknowledges that basically everything happened, and then you have to, like, you just can't. Because it is literally impossible for every story to happen in some of these games. Yet future canon acts as if they had. So they had to have all happened at the same time in different amounts, but they couldn't have all have happened the exact same way. This really is just vomit, huh?
Why is Reimu throwing up on me?
She has orbs and talismans. You're lucky she was throwing needles. Needles is scary. And she's gone.
She's fleeing this way. Do you think we can escape? She can escape from my knives? Oh, it's still going. I thought it was the end.
No, this boss runs away midway through, and you have to do a stage section. Alice and Marissa put a spell together, and I guess Yuko just does whatever the fuck she wants. Alright. I don't know. I have no idea what Yuko or Yomu did. I played their story like once, maybe a year or two ago. Yomu somehow stole Spring on Yuko's orders. I think extending the night is within her abilities. True.
Bombs, bombs, bombs.
I can't say I fully understand what it means to steal Spring, but there are a lot of nonsensical abilities in this series. I like Yugi's. Yugi's ability is unexplainable phenomena. What kind of ability is that?
An unexplainable phenomena?
Exactly. You can't explain it. How do I even begin that? So she's gonna she's gonna keep warping between both sides of the screen.
No!
So it's kind of good that you had the thing in position to hit one side while you're dodging. But this one can take a while if you don't have you're not a good spot. Because she teleports a lot, and that bomb doesn't do very much damage, as you can see. There you go.
How aren't you getting lost in the bamboo forest? We're just following you. You can't escape. I was just surprised before since you both attacked at once. Now I'm ready. Fall into the gap of my boundary.
Hit you with a Yukari line.
What?
The boundaries are Yukari's territory. She's the gap yokai. Although I guess Reimu also has
What
boundaries.
the hell is this?
This is called information overload. It's one of those spell cards that has a million different things going on, but the amount of area you actually have to look at is quite small. Sensory overload. Pew. Yeah, she's kind of hard to hit with a bomb like that because of the way she moves. These nons take a while. Although I always play border teams, so I never have to fight Reimu herself. You can practice them though with the teams that will never have to fight them. Like you can pick border team and practice against Rainbow spell cards, even though you'll never have to deal with them. Am I trying this out? Goodness gracious, those bombs are so bad.
I thought it was gonna time out.
It was at 3 seconds. Personally, I'd rather fight Marissa. Yeah, this one is a bit rough. Oh, you better move. Some people will say Rainbow's harder, some people will say Marissa's harder. I think it's mostly just a matter of which shot type you play, because it's the one you have to deal with the most. Yeah, you're not gonna know that one. I can't say I know how to do any of her attacks because I don't really ever fight her. Ooh. And timeout. Unfortunate, but you threw it. And this one, as difficult as it looks, I promise you it's not that bad.
What? Can I not touch the edge of the screen now?
You can, but the bullets go through it, so you have to kind of go up and down to get through them. Also, you're not doing any damage to Sakuya at all.
Alright.
So you see how when they go forward, they're actually like going through the border. So you need to just kind of, you can stay below her and just kind of go up and down. You don't have to go side to side like at all.
What? Not fully processing. That means...
Just stay where you are and move up and down.
Doesn't look like that's gonna work though.
But it does. Because the blue line indicates where the bullets stop. Go down. Oh, that's okay. You're invincible, remember?
No, I forgot. I used the bomb. I've paid you back. I'll do you a favor and won't drink your blood. Go on home. What on earth was your goal since stopping the night? You should have asked that before we fought. We won now, so there's no need for us to give an answer. Restoring the eternal moon. Not eternal. I'm not gonna like it if it's still night tomorrow. Sakuya, look, that mansion. Alright. What stage was that?
That was stage 4.
4!
Rainbow's a boss in Touhou 4, and technically Touhou 3 and 9, I guess. And then Touhou 8. But otherwise, she's not a boss.
Okay.
Not often she gets in the way of people messing with things.
Alright.
I guess Touhou 8's kind of like one of the biggest incidents to scale to date, since Yukari gets involved in it. Well, there are the fighting games as well, if you want to count those. And I guess the photo games as well, you can count those. Rainbow's in double spoiler. But in main games wise, pretty much just Lotus Land Story and Imperishable Night, and then Phantasmagoria, Flower View, and Dim Dream, if you want to count those ones.
Okay, I was focused on that. Had to use a continue.
There's very little like interaction between characters in PODD though. I mean, they talk to Chiri and Yumemi, but then like the actual interaction between the other characters is like one sentence. Kind of unfortunate. So many different characters in that game, and then they get like very little dialogue with each other. At the very least, they get to talk to Yumemi a lot.
Bunny!
So remember how this one works?
No!
It's alright. Eat these baby. Rainbow teleports, she's a cheater. Remember at the end of Immaterial and Missing Power where she falls unconscious and she activates some crazy mega cheat ability against Suika? And Suika's like, whoa, that's kind of sick. Yeah, she can't do that. I'm pretty sure it's touched on in the...
What? How'd that hit me?
It's touched on in the Grimoire of Marissa, where Marissa ends up writing a section about that attack. I don't know how she knows about it though, because the entirety of that attack happened within Suika's weird misty space. So I don't know how she got that information.
Kill.
There's a plot in both Touhou 3 and Touhou 9. Touhou 3's is like basically a leaflet shows up and is like, if you want your wish granted, come to this location, and I'll do so.
Sounds suspicious.
It was very suspicious, but a lot of people went through with it, and they all just kind of got in fights until one person reached the end, and that's when they met Yumemi. And Yumemi was like, I'm from the outside, I'm studying magic. I want to study magic. If you beat me in a fight, I will grant you your wish by the best of my ability. If I beat you, I get to dissect you like frog. And, you know.
That's weird.
PC98 was a little unhinged, I suppose.
You're too late. Sealed all the doors, can't take Princess away. This is Moon Incident you're doing? She looks shifty, especially with that defiant appearance. Ah, less so than you, winged one. And anyway, what business do you have here in the middle of the night? Important business. This Moon Incident is because of you, or an acquaintance, isn't it? They say that if there's a bad smell, clean up its source. I'm good at cleaning. Moon Incident. It looks like you've noticed our spell. Even though you're just impure people who only crawl around on the earth. Unfortunately for you, I'm a filthy creature who only watches the moon and stars in the sky. I know when the moon changes for good or for bad. You're quite the night person, milady. Restore the moon full moon to Earth right now. There's no way we can undo this spell yet. My, I thought we had guests, but it's just some lost yokai. Well, there shouldn't be any guests arriving anyway. Who are you? Sakuya, she's the villain. You can tell with one glance at that villainous face. What a cruel thing to say. I certainly did create this sealed chamber around the Earth. But it was for the sake of the princess and this girl. If that's the case, there's no way we can leave until we've beaten you. But that's still no use. Udonge, I'll leave this to you. Whatever you do not let them take our princess. Still same thing? Okay. Leave it to me. I won't let a single one of those closed doors be opened. I found that no matter what happens, there's always a path to follow. What a pain as usual. You're not going off the beaten path, Sakuya? Just stick to the regular path and overwhelm the enemy. That's the trick to avoiding complaints. The path to follow is the one behind you. There's no turning back now. We won't be turning back. Don't you see you've already fallen into this moon rabbit's trap? Left, right, up, down, your sense of direction has already gone insane. While you're trying to fly straight ahead, you're floating around aimlessly. Now gaze into my eyes and become more insane still. Mean rabbit.
And now we do this all over again. Pain.
Okay. Remember,
the first non isn't too bad. And this one is...
Why is she just a schoolgirl rabbit in Yokai Land?
Okay, I could explain this. She's an oversimplification is that she's basically the whole reason this game is happening. So here's what happened. I think it was about 30 years ago. I don't remember. Maybe it was 30 years ago. But Raisin came down from the moon, and Eden found her. Because apparently, when did Apollo 13 happen? That's basically when that happened. When Apollo 13 landed on the moon, there was a big Lunarian scare, and Raisin was a coward, and she abandoned the moon. She jumped, and she came down to Earth, and she ended up being somewhere within proximity to Eden. So Eden goes out and finds her, and by the way, Eden is fully prepared to kill her because she's cold-blooded. But decides it's not really necessary because Raisin's not.
What is going on with this attack?
Raisin was not an emissary sent down to retrieve Kaguya, because currently
I have no idea where the hell to go.
It takes some getting used to figure out how it works. Also, do not point of collection on these, otherwise you get that mess. You got
okay.
This is a rough one. So basically, what happened was she took her in. You haven't even met Kaguya yet, but Eden took her in and left her alone, but Lunarians, or moon rabbits, have the ability to communicate telepathically with each other because reasons, and Eden was like, oh, wait a minute, so she could accidentally, they could probably find out where we are by talking to her, and that kind of scared Eden into making this event happen, so she made a fake moon so the Lunarians wouldn't be able to find them. And then everyone in Gensokyo was like, what is going on here? And now we have this whole incident.
That's very complicated situation.
And it's a lot of lore that you don't get unless you look at the extra stuff either. These games don't really give you information on what's going on. You have to kind of figure it out by reading the manual, which gives you an overview, and then there's more details.
You don't have a manual. It's a download.
Some of the games have manuals built into them now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the plot of this game is essentially Raison's fault. But also not really Raison's fault. But yeah, it's basically Raison's fault. You're doing this in a real scary way.
Come on.
Alright, you're gonna get to the exact same spot you were last time. Oh wow, you hit the regular death bomb window with that one.
Yeah,
So it only took one bomb from you.
Milady, let's proceed along the regular path. We'll be at the exit soon. Sakia, the one we saw before is down this way, but we should be careful. I think we'll be fine since I'm with you. My master's power is beyond comparison to me. I may have lost, but do you really think you can oppose my master? Overwhelmingly. Now let's finish before the dawn comes. I see, so it was you two who were lengthening the night. I thought as much. Why is she so mad about that?
There you go. So you have 1 life and 3 bombs.
And a dream.
Right, yeah. At least you got a bomb to use here.
I pressed the button, but I didn't get it.
More to use. Nice lawn chairs.
You get to see nothing.
Yeah, they have lawn chairs in here.
Oh, spoilers, man. You can't talk about the ending.
They saw it, though.
They saw the ending, yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Gotta hide that propaganda.
They got hit and they were like, I'm going home.
Absolutely.
They lost their last life. Ooh, try again. Ooh, 65. Excuse me? How is that 6% increase on game
Hang a
progression?
second, what? Didn't I die in the exact same spot?
You died like 3 bullets earlier.
What?
How does that count for that much percentage? What? That doesn't even make sense. Alright, sure. I guess that's how we measure that.
Am I clicked in here? Hang on a second.
Bad
Oh my
endings,
God.
I don't know if bad endings can or can't be shown, but either way, it still counts as an ending, so I'm not going to bother with that.
Replay cannot be saved. The results continuing. Alright.
Alright, it's up to you if you want to try again.
Let's, okay, there's 2 of them left. There's these 2, and them 2. Which ones did you say were the difficult ones?
They're both kind of awkward in their styles. I don't like
Didn't you
Marissa
say
Annals.
Sakia sucked, though?
Yeah.
So basically only your favorite one is good.
No, but I didn't say Remy was bad. I just said Sakuya is kind of like a hindrance to Remy, whereas these 2 actually have 2 elements to them. I don't think Alice and Marissa are bad. They're just weird. Because look at the speed difference. Like, you go real fast as Marissa, and as soon as you press focus, Alice just, like, drops an anchor.
Isn't that what I want to do in Focus?
It's really slow, though. And again, it's kind of awkward.
Even slower there.
Well, yes, but she has massive range. Her focus shot is like a big wide shot.
Hang on a second. Yukari's even slower!
Well,
She has a lower speed stat than that.
That's okay, because she is homing. Alice literally has a single laser forward. That's it. That's her attack.
Okay.
Also, the contrast in her speed from Marissa is what's the most jarring bit about it. Because she's very fast.
I'm gonna try her.
Alright, have fun.
Try them. Fast. Okay.
I personally don't like the shot type. And every time you pick it, people will tell you to press Malice Cannon. And it's just like, wow, okay.
What? What's that?
Mash the L button. Or mash your focus button constantly. So you'll end up getting missiles on top of your laser and getting additional damage. And people want you to play that for the next 25 minutes straight. And if you don't, then you were bad at game. One of
That
those.
sounds like it'd be very annoying.
One of those things. It's obviously effective in terms of firepower, but it is hilarious how every single time you hover these characters, you have to hear about it. Maybe I just don't want a Malice Cannon. So you see the missiles that fire out of her sub-weapon there? Because of the way they work, you'll be able to fire them out as Marissa, but still keep your laser damage and also put the missiles kind of forward.
Uh-huh.
So
There's the bug girl.
That's generally how it works. Alright. This team has the best damage output anyway, so the
I
cannon
like
kind of
damage.
helps it.
See if I can do a chat. Two girls in a dream now.
Just don't forget about your technique. You also need to remember that while you're doing it, you're going to be constantly changing your speed. That's important as well.
Ah, the moon is beautiful tonight. What, does it seriously look like that to you? It is beautiful, isn't it? What do you call a moon like this? The Matsuyoi? I envy your carefree manner. If I could have enjoyed moon viewing and hadn't been short of hands, I'd never have taken you with me tonight. It's a waste to not enjoy a moonlit night, isn't it? Right, you two? Totally enjoying it, at least I am.
Chat,
Well,
look at Alice's hand. There's no, like, outline on it.
kind of.
You see that? It kind of looks like cookie dough.
Well, I'm enjoying myself. Didn't you just say something completely different? Of course not. What I'm enjoying isn't the moon viewing, it's the firefly watching, right?
Chat, she's got like a putty hand. You see that? It's like made of putty.
Not that bad.
Dough hands. No,
Almost, but not quite. Very perceptive of you, though. Come on, I'll shoot first if you don't. More like firefly hunting. There we go.
It's got doughy
Bug
hands.
fat girl.
I never looked at her hands before. They look kind of doughy. That's all.
What does doughy even mean?
I don't know. There's no outline on it though, right? There's no like shadow, like a black outline. But so it just kind of looks like it keeps going. It keeps expanding, and it's stuck in that position. It reminds me of dough.
Am I damaging them before the next spell card starts when I do that?
Bosses tend to have a bit of armor to them, so they basically take like 1 damage until a certain point, so they can start their attacks. If you really want to have some fun when you play Mountain of Faith, I'll tell you about the shot type there. It's one of the most interesting bugs in the entire series, but I'll save that for when you
Glitch,
actually
you
play
mean?
that.
Or a cool bug?
It's a pretty cool bug. Not a fact. Well, I mean, it is a fact, but it's just a cool bug.
Ah! What? Darn it.
Wriggle got him. Everybody gets 1. Wriggle got her 1. So yeah, see, this is the thing. That's your range of attack, is that laser directly in front of you. So you need to be able to actually pay attention to the boss. You will get damaged though.
Okay. Got her. You realize firefly hunting's about catching them, not beating them up, right? I wanted to catch it, but you went and squished it. Jeez, this is lame. Don't get me wrong, all I did was dodge it. Alright, they smacked that bug and they were like, oops. Killed her!
She's alright, she'll come back. Everybody who explodes in this game comes back as they only explode into P items. That's all.
That sounds a little unsafe.
Well, I mean, the whole reason for the spell card system is so they can have these fights and not, like, be life-threatening.
Okay.
The only character in the entire series who, like, dies from this is Moko, but she can't die because she's immortal. And I guess fairies technically die, but the fairies don't actually die, they just kind of respawn later.
Everybody, you hear that, chat? Everybody in this game dies, but not really. That's the explanation.
Well, it's kind of like, how do I explain this? It's kind of like they go Pachun and then they explode into point and power items, right? But fairies don't actually die because they're the embodiment of nature. So when they explode, they just come back a couple hours later as if nothing happened. That's why they're basically, I would say fearless, but they don't really have a concept of death. So they don't really, but pretty reckless. And then again, Moko is just immortal, so every time you shoot her down, she effectively dies, and then she comes back to life.
This is 4Kids localization?
No, this is just how she works. She's immortal.
They go to the
There's no Shadow Realm here, no.
No Shadow Realm.
No Shadow Realm.
Temporary removed from the season.
The point of the spell card system is to engage in a real competition, but both parties walk away alive. However, Danmaku's not designed to kill.
So it's a reverse Mortal Kombat.
Danmaku's not designed to kill, but it can still hurt. That's why there's still like battle damage art and stuff. That's the whole reason for the spell card system. It's non-lethal combat. So, you know, things can progress naturally, but like you don't have to worry about this week's bloodshed. It's great, it's nice.
It just sounds like excuse for video game stuff.
Well, it is.
Or they can't kill off their most important character.
No. You see, that's the best part about it, is that it makes sense in the video game, but there's also an in-universe explanation for it that makes sense. That's the best kind of thing you can do.
Ah, Where are you going this late at night? It's my annual yokai extermination month. I'll go wherever yokai live. Wait, what? Are you picking a fight with me? Marissa's yokai extermination, that's hilarious. Oh, don't you know how awesome I am at that? After I fired my magic cannon, there are no humans left, let alone yokai. You human? Don't you have any idea who I am? There's no human that doesn't fear me on night roads. If I wanted, I could call enough yokai here to eradicate every human in the land. What does that night sparrow think she's saying? Ha ha ha. Looks like you still don't get who I am. Human? Human. Human all the way. Well, yeah. Alright, starting tonight, you two will never again see in the dark. Is she, like, saying that she's gonna, like, peck my eyes out? She's gonna stab me?
So, she could sing songs, right? And her songs
Is that why she's called Lorelei?
I suppose so, yes. But she sings, her music is capable of inducing night blindness in humans. And the thing is, she's actually a little con artist, because she runs a lamprey eel stand, and lamprey is said to be good for your eyesight. So what she does is she finds people, and she inflicts them with night blindness. Then she sells them her product, and then lifts her ability.
What a little scum.
So their eyesight improves, and then they attribute it to her lamprey. But the thing is, her food is actually really good, so even though she is a bit of a scam artist, like, people would probably still buy her food anyway.
Where is this lore?
This is in the written works.
Okay.
This is specifically in Bohemian Archive.
This character has lores about her lies. Ah? Ah? That was funny, screw you.
0 points.
It was funny, chat, laugh. Laugh!
There is a lot of lore like that tucked into the written works. That's basically what the written works are for. The written works are just like, hey, do you like the series and want more information on characters? Then just read these and you get a lot of information on said characters.
That is how media works, yes?
Well, it's just, you know, it's a
Do you like
shmup
the
series.
thing? Consume the thing.
It's a shmup series, right? What do you expect a shmup series to have like written lore to it? Like
that? I can see clearly. I can do just fine in any darkness. For goodness sake, we've got no time to waste on such small fry. But where are we heading anyway? There's no way there are any enemies in that direction. I feel strange air from this way, though. The only humans over there that way, all innocent, much like myself. There we go. You see, chat's laughing.
Alice.
Except Mina. Mina's trying to...
Streamer ellipses.
Ellipses.
Stage 3!
Yeah, this is where I lose all my lives.
Yeah.
That's like what happens to everybody, though, right?
Chat, how do I tell them?
What do you tell me what?
How do I tell them?
What?
Just be sure to press your bombs. There's a lot of times that you're dying with a full stock of bombs. Oh boy.
He's like, don't be afraid to use the bombs, and then he's like, oh, look at this loser bombing.
I never said that once.
Rewind the footage.
You can't rewind live footage.
I can when we're done.
You can delete the VOD. You'll never know.
Chat will remember, right? Right, chat? Back me up here.
You gotta know when to bomb. The only time I said your bomb was crusty was when you bombed.
To scoop them.
You bombed after you had already dodged a pattern. That's the only time I said your bomb was crusty.
Oh, you want a bomb? Want a bomb, chat? He wants a bomb?
Oh, by the way, those fairies don't stop shooting if you don't kill them before the mid-boss shows up, and it gets really bad on higher difficulties.
Alright, I'll bomb then.
I absolutely hate this part, because I never kill fairies in time.
Are those still fairies? Or something else now?
They're... Basically, every little winged lady is a fairy, and then other things are not fairies. Just assume it's a fairy unless it's, like, stated otherwise, I suppose. Because fairies are everywhere. And they get very...
What?!
They get very excited during incidents, so that's why they're everywhere as enemies.
Is it you? Are you the one trying to attack the village in the middle of the night? Nah, we're just passing by, don't mind us. I won't trust the words of a yokai. I'll make this night and never have happened. Okay.
Do you think she would recognize Marissa? Maybe just a little bit.
Have they met before?
No, but, like, she didn't recognize Reimu either, but Marissa's a human. Marissa, Sakuya, and Reimu are all humans. And Sakuya explicitly says that she comes to the village to buy stuff for the mansion. And Reimu is the Hakude Shrine Maiden. I don't fully understand why Kane has no idea who any of these humans are.
What the heck are you? By that you mean, whoops, I gotta be somewhere else, right?
That's sassy. Some good dialogue right there. I like Marissa with her sass streak. Also, I like Marissa when she actually had firepower.
There we go.
She's,
I can shoot these pointy things.
Yeah, but you don't really need to.
Why?
Because they all die when you destroy the fairy that they're coming out of. Yeah.
I can't retreat any further as expected. Hey, I got my lives back. Now, are you gonna surrender the humans to us? Wait, Marissa. Who said we were gonna eat the humans? To think the yokai would come as far as this village. Is it because of that abnormal moon after all? They've only come here rarely before. No one's saying we're gonna eat them. You just did. Anyway, I'm in a hurry.
She didn't say she's gonna eat them, she just wanted them.
I don't know who you are, but we don't have time to waste for humans. You're mean. If you were just quietly passing by, I wouldn't try to stop you. But you two are just being a little too noisy. See, she called you noisy, Marissa. That's because you're going all out with your magic even though it's the dead of night. What are you saying? Magic's something you gotta cut loose with at night, right? The only things worth using secretly in the day are cyanotypes and stuff like that. I felt an unpleasant feeling approaching, and I sealed the village. Seems I was right to do that. I told you. No one's saying we're gonna attack the humans. Didn't you just say surrender the humans to us? Really, the only human I'm concerned with is you. Whatever you say, you dirty liar. I won't let a single one of your Danmaku touch the humans or the history of this village. Marissa, I'm quite sure you haven't noticed yet, but she isn't human. She's half-beast.
Everybody seems to know that, huh? Her half-beast form shows up in the extra stage, if you're wondering. She's green. She turns green, she has big horns, she ties a little ribbon on them. Takes her hat off, too. I don't know if she can... Maybe it's not that she takes her hat off, it just can't fit on her head when her horns come out. Yeah, Marissa's just having a fun time on this incident. You know, back when she was a fun character who could fire and you know, be good. Those are the days.
Was she not fun anymore?
In the newest game, she is very, very clearly, like, underpowered compared to every other character. It is almost insulting how bad she is in the newest game.
That's not good.
It's really kind of sad.
What Touhou are they up to now?
18.
Okay.
18's pretty good. It has roguelike elements with the card system. I enjoyed it a lot. Ooh, there's a big laser.
Is that the better one?
I mean, you tell me, it's a big laser. That's, you remember that EOSD?
Yes.
Broken. That attack was broken in that game.
I remember her doing that in like, oh, damn it.
And there's Final
Did I
Spark.
get it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
the bigger laser.
Was it Luna Knights? That's like the only Touhou fan game I played on my own. I want to play it again.
Well, that one is really good.
Yeah, it's good.
Final
Final boss
playing
kicked
that.
my ass and I was on it forever though.
Which one? The final boss? Or the
Final
secret?
boss.
Oh,
Both.
secret
You know
boss.
what I mean.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason I tried to do that one without using powers, and then it activated phase 2, and I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Luckily, I can grind in that game, but I was doing this as stream, so I can only do... Damn it.
Next time I play it myself,
Out of bombs anyway.
I'm gonna try and do a no time stop, no snail time boss run, because you can beat those bosses without it, and there's actually different dialogue. If
Oh,
you do.
really?
Yeah, because when you beat all the bosses using your powers, they mention how like you shouldn't have access to your powers.
Oh, a second. Half-beast that can't transform without the full moon is just some human, really. I haven't used to continue yet, right?
No.
Okay, good. You know you're a human too, right? It only been a full moon tonight. I could have... Oh, yeah. We're trying to restore the full moon. Yeah, we said that to begin with, right? Ah, what the... I've never heard that. It seems to me like you know who's responsible for this.
Oh.
Now, since I've won, you will keep your promise and tell us who it is. The promise being one we made just now. What am my phone going off for? Mom's asking if you're here.
I am.
Yeah, I think she can hear.
My phone is all the way over
Hang
there.
on, I should just put yes, we're streaming. Let me do that. She wasn't home all day, so I didn't tell her.
Probably saw my shoes. Probably
There we
texted me.
go.
And
What was I saying? I like when they put extra dialogue in for crap like that. It's funny.
I don't know exactly how it changes, but like, yeah, I'm fairly certain that like when you do beat a boss, that they mention how like your powers are supposed to be sealed because they are, but they're not. So if you beat them without using your abilities that are supposed to be sealed, then the dialogue obviously won't acknowledge that. I assume so anyway, because it is possible to beat all the bosses without using snail time or time stop. Probably really hard.
I was gonna get it again on PlayStation with Ryan Trophies.
There's a different boss in that game. I think it's been added to the Steam version.
There we go.
And but I don't think it's part of the boss rush. You fight Chirno. It gives you. It doesn't even give you a new item. It just moves an existing item into her position. I don't know how good it is.
By the way, chat, I mentioned trophies. I got Monkey Ball. I kind of wanted to stream myself playing it while I grind for trophies in at the start.
The monkey game?
Yeah, the monkey game. Monkeys.
Have you seen?
I hear it's better than SMT.
Really? Did SMT come out?
No, Dylan's a meme.
Oh,
you didn't see that meme?
No.
There's like a picture of like some nerdy guy.
Oh,
with,
you're right.
Yeah,
monkey and ball.
Yeah.
You're right.
He's like trying to talk to some girl, and like, he's got an SMT copy, and then some guy with a monkey ball shirt shows up, and he's like a total Chad. I didn't have any bombs left. I didn't have bombs left, right? I hit the button.
I actually wasn't looking.
Anyways.
So,
you know the one.
Monkey Ball, the new Monkey Ball game, I've seen some...
Freeze! Oh, it's Rainbow. Just as I thought, it was strange the night hadn't ended. So it was you, Marissa. Hey, you got it wrong. Only bad one is this person here. What? You're guilty of the same thing, aren't you, Marissa? Doing something like this? What on earth are you two plotting? That's, you see, Rainbow, how do I put this? Why the stuttering? Just yell at her like you always do. You, get out of my way, like that. Moron, it'll get ugly if she gets mad. Making me mad to begin with is what's ugly, right? I'll definitely have to teach you a bit of a lesson tonight. Will you still think nothing's wrong when you look behind you? The distorted moon is already that obvious, isn't it? Ah, this moon is your doing, huh? Okay, fine. I give up. You're right. The endless night, that broken warped moon, hiding the human village and putting hats on the stone statues. All of it was Alice's fault. Now get out of the way. Well, alright. In this bamboo forest, bathed in moonlight, you two will become one of the shining bamboo trees. How beautiful! Allow me to return those words, albeit a bit differently. Come on, this endless night will end right here. Why they gotta fight? Aren't they supposed to be like besties?
Yes, they are friends, but, you know, Marissa does like constantly challenging Reimu to fights. But also, everything in this game, series, turns into a fight anyway, because at the end of the day, it's all for fun.
Nobody can talk it out.
Talk is cheap. Fire your bullet. What was I talking about? Right, monkey. So, the monkey ball mechanics have kind of changed a little bit. I don't know if you know that.
I don't know. No, I haven't heard. I just wanted to play the monkey ball game, because it's got like 1 and 2 again.
There's some kind of weird, like, what do you call it? Dead zone issue with the diagonal inputs. So like you just can't get any speed if you input a diagonal input. So you know, like certain things you have to do where you need to kind of like zigzag through diagonals, you kind of have to do it like flat left and rights instead because of the way the weird dead zones work. And because it's a different physics engine, I suppose. Also, some of the mini games apparently have just like they're just dead in the water. They're just not great anymore. Monkey Target 2 is one I've heard a few times. I don't explicitly know what's wrong with it, but it seems like the physics change has affected Monkey Target 2 in a rather unfortunate way.
It could also be just overblown. You gotta try it yourself.
I don't think it's overblown though, because like there's a lot of mini games in that game. So, and Monkey Target 2 is probably the most popular one.
Oh, that. Oh, it's not like her to retreat. Chase her down, Marissa. Get her. Get that Shrine Maiden.
Reimu and Marissa fight pretty often, yes. Reimu has a winning record, but it's not like it's completely lopsided. Although you gotta wonder how serious they take the matches, because they are, you know, it's just friendlies.
I didn't have bombs.
It's just friendlies with Marissa, but we already know that Reimu, when she becomes, you know, she's the main character, she can cheat sometimes.
Okay, free bomb.
You could just bomb to grab it.
Or that.
That works too. Alright. Enjoy this part again. See, what you keep ended
Damn
up
it.
doing is you end up streaming to the side that she was on, and then she goes to the other side, and then you never get any damage. That works too. But you'll be on the left shooting her, and then you'll stream to the right, and she'll be on the left, and then you keep like alternating positions incorrectly. 2 bombs, almost, and almost. There you go.
Now I'll show you two my true boundary. What's the point of squaring off with us again? There's 2 of you, so I get 2 tries.
A very Rainbow thing to say. It's either a 6-4 ratio or a 7-3 ratio. Either way, it's not as lopsided as you would expect. But again, it's hard to say for sure how extreme the duels really are, right? Because it is just friendlies with Marissa. It's not like it's a serious match. That's going really well, though.
Yeah.
But as you can see, this one's kind of hard with this character because you're not allowed to stay under her for very long.
Should have just bombed. All that wasted bombs I could have used.
Welcome to Hubris, the game. You never want to bomb because you feel like you can do it, and then when you actually are doing it, and then you get hit, you're like, God damn it, I had like 3 bombs. I could have been fine. These nons look kind of obnoxious.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Marissa's nons, I kind of despise them because they're just a lot of tight nons with star hitboxes. It was from Cola, yes, because it was Renosuke who made a commentary on it. And Fantasy Seal.
I was mashing the wrong. I was mashing shot while holding R. I did it backwards.
That's actually in the second game.
I had
No bombs, yeah. In the second game, Story of Eastern Wonderland, pressing the shoot button is better than holding it because you can... I think it's just like when you press it and let go and press it again, you can shoot your next shot faster? I think that's what it is. Either way, you're basically, if you want to play that game, you just run up to the boss and mash the shoot button as much as you can, and it makes your arm really tired.
Every time I do anything in this game, it says spell bonus failed.
Alright, so stay directly under her and only move up and down. You can do this entire spell further down.
Alright, that didn't
Stay around the blue line.
Blue line?
Stay under her and on the blue line, and you just have to move up and down and you'll dodge it.
That doesn't sound... I don't know what you mean. That doesn't sound like a good idea.
You're standing right where you're standing, right there. Just move down,
Okay.
then up. Well,
That didn't work.
You moved left.
Yeah, and then I tried going up and down.
Just look out, stand directly where you are on the line, and just move up and down. That's it.
Trying to press up and I'm getting hit there. I don't get it. This doesn't seem like a good idea. Yeah.
Well, it's over with.
Alright, let's get moving. Our destination is now in sight. Well, there's not much I can do. Don't take your evil plotting too far. Did you say something? Man, I never knew there was such a big mansion in the bamboo forest. Well, me neither. Bye-bye now. Time for good girls and losers to go home. Reimu, it's an eternal skip one turn for you. See you later.
Rainbow lost. She has to acknowledge the rules. All right, now we're here. But you have 5 lives. Wait, that's about what you had usually.
Usually. Well, I just burned a bunch trying to dodge that attack.
Maybe it would have been better to just bomb it.
There we go.
But, well, that's how it works. You can't really take it back once you go through with it. So you just have to play well enough to get through it for the next time.
Yoink.
One single bullet. Pretty sure a majority of this stage is just this kind of bullet pattern and then aimed at you.
Okay.
Doesn't seem too bad. Be careful how far up you go. Alright, that's good. So, middle, it should be middle, left, right. Nice. And then right. And then middle again. Ooh, that was close. And, okay, so then right, then left. And that takes care of the majority of that. And then now you should be at Tay.
Okay. Good.
There you go.
Bunny. Who is this character? They don't have like a scene.
Peinaba. She is very old.
I
So,
don't know how to dodge that.
she actually does have art, but you can only see it if you do her last spell. So basically, this character was the original person living in this location.
Oh, come on! I hit the damn button.
But when Eren and Kaguya showed up, oh, she died. What the hell? Did you bomb?
No?
Oh. Okay, I guess she just exploded then. Anyway, the
Bunny
thing
exploded?
she's basically lived here first. And when Eren and Kaguya showed up and moved in, she showed up and was like, "All right, I will I'll basically hide this location from like humans. And in exchange, you have to share your knowledge and medicine with the rabbits of the place." So she basically came to a mutual agreement with Eren. So they both benefit from that.
Use that
She's
one.
usually portrayed as a shithead, a little trickster, but she actually is quite cunning. So she's an interesting character, but she can be kind of a jerk.
Devious Bunny?
I think she's funny, personally.
You're too late. I've sealed the doors. Can't take the princess away while that corridor was so long and dark. How about we deal with her to begin with, the one in front of us? Hey, what? You two are Earthlings, aren't you? Pardon me. What are you two up to at this time of night? It'd take an entire day of wiping to clean a hall that long, no matter how good a janitor you were.
Well, it's never ending, right?
I think it'd still be much faster and easier than cleaning your house, Marissa. Okay, now come on. Let's deal with her, Looks like some weirdos have already snuck in. We're busy right now. If you have no business other than burglary, leave now. Start on the word. Only ones who would be busy at this time of night are the ones who aren't living honestly. Right, brethren? Since Marissa will never get to the point, I will. You or your cohorts are responsible for this warped moon incident, right? That's right. So will you return the moon quietly, or return it after we give you some trouble? Take your pick. Hey, don't just take all my cool lines. There's no way we can return the moon yet. Even as we speak, our relations with the Lunarians are worsening still. At this rate, there's no way that for our princess to escape other than by making the Earth into a sealed chamber. Who are you? Marissa, watch out. That person's power isn't like anything I've felt before. Looks like the two of you are using a copy of an ancient power. A chaotic power from the time before humans were around. Those were the days. I wonder if special powers should be patentable. Well, before anything else, Udonge, I'll leave this to you. Whatever you do, do not let them take the princess.
There she go.
Okay, again. Leave it to me. I won't let a single one of those closed doors be open. What? Chattering away like that and then just running away. It's like she's saying, hey, come beat me up later. She certainly is, but whether or not we do that depends on whether she's the culprit behind this incident or not. If we forget about that, it'll be morning. You two are ignoring me too much. You see, this hypnotic corridor is one of my traps. Since you two can't fly straight, you'll be completely wiped away by my power. That should be Marissa's line. You'll be completely wiped away by her magic cannon, you hogweed. Hey, don't take my cool lines. I wonder if you'll still be able to say that after gazing into the eyes of this lunar rabbit.
You still have some good lines together.
Okay, I'm pressing the wrong thing again.
Well, you might not want to do this on these nons because you kind of have to do slight movements. Well, here we are at the end. 5 lives in a dream. Just be sure to press your bombs. Where is she? Oh, there she is. I didn't see her. I don't know how strong that is, but I did clear the screen.
Oh dear.
Well, that'll at least get through a little bit of the non. Ah, well, it did enough. Now you have no bombs in a dream. Alright, this one. So, yeah. Just find the gaps and stay in them.
Can I get it now? Damn it! Come on. Where is it? No.
You just gotta remember they resumed their speed.
Seriously? Come on.
This is, yeah, by the end game, this is when it gets a bit difficult to actually utilize Marissa's strengths. Because her strength comes from her raw power, right? But her range is... her range is limited. So when you have to fight bosses with a lot of bullets, and you're not really comfortable with moving around and staying in right positions, it's hard to actually utilize that damage.
Oh, not this again.
That's what makes Rainbow so good as a starting character, because she has homing. And even though the damage isn't really that great itself...
What?
It can still do damage, so you don't have to pay too much attention on it.
I think I need a different button for the bomb. I literally can't reach it in time.
Yeah, that's probably smart. The reason I put mine right next to the A button is so I can basically, like, trigger finger it. Because you need to hit it pretty instantly most of the time. Because most of the time your bombs aren't going to be like, oh, I'm going to press the bomb here. It's, I'm going to die, I need to press it here, or a panic reaction. So if you're in an awkward spot, you're not going to reach it in time.
What?
Because you have, like, I think it's like 12 frames or something like that, normally, that you have to hit the button. Or maybe, I don't know, I think it's 1/8 of a second. I don't remember the exact number, but it's a very small window. But you can kind of get it on reaction after a while. Semi-consistently.
Did the moon return to normal? No, she wasn't the one. It must have been the other one. I may have lost, but do you really think you can oppose the Master? There's no way we'll lose. She looked pretty dinky to me. I'll admit, I wasn't strong enough this time. But my Master has the greatest brain of anyone on the entire moon. There's no way she'd ever lose to fools like the two of you. What, using your brain for Danmaku? Are you dumb for something? Danmaku's all about power. Comments like that are why people think you're dumb. Danmaku is all about brains, just common sense. There we go.
Marissa's philosophy is raw power.
I'm gonna die immediately on this stage for the
You
third
have a bomb.
freaking
You have a
time.
bomb. You don't have to die in the same spot this time. You can at least get to the mid. Wise choice. Yeah, you don't move very fast when that's going. Alright, but there's still a little bit left you have to do in the stage here.
Try.
You're gonna get a wall of things. You need to kill the fairy. If the fairy dies, everything will stop shooting at you. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of point items to be grabbed here. Fairy didn't die. Careful with that, though. Yeah. You should get it. You should go for the point items, like, basically as soon as you can. Yep, go around it. Nice. One more set, you can get a 1-up. Go around it. Alright, you're good.
Okay.
Yep, you can do it again. The boss doesn't give you very much point items.
Ha 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 ha! Good! So you're following me. Marissa, shoot her! Yeesh, you don't have to tell me twice. Just straight to the point. Bop her with projectiles.
So this is,
yeah,
okay. Tay, but, worse.
2 but worse?
Tay.
What was that again?
The 5th stage mid-boss. So you need to be in that circle.
Oh.
And you need to dodge the snowballs in between them. Yeah. This one, I'm not very good at this one at all. Alright, there she go. You got 2 bombs coming up on the boss.
Why are we in space?
Because they're moon people. You open the corridor to the magic moon land.
You just keep popping out and running off again. Impatient! My, aren't you too stupid? Have you not realized how far I've led you astray? Marissa, look around. I'm looking. We wound up outside at some point. Yes, the outside. You were led through the eternal corridor and came here. So how's the air? Which is to say, the air... There is air outside the Earth. Marissa, this is strange. That moon, those stars. You've just been saying Marissa, Marissa for a while now. Can't you do anything by yourself? Ha! And thus, the humans who depart for the moon are led to this false moon. The passage between the Earth and the moon has been severed by my hand. With this, you Earthlings will never reach the moon. And the Lunarians will never find the princess. Princess? Oh, so you're the moon people. What makes you think that? When people go crazy, it's usually because of the moon, that's all.
It's true. Even in the fandom.
Princess, myself, and Raysun certainly came from the moon. But we can't go back there now, not since a long time ago. It doesn't really matter to us whether you go back or not. Haven't you moon people considered those who like looking at the moon? Well, about that. If the Earth's people only looked at it, there would be no problem, but there are also foolish Earthlings who deliberately come all the way to the moon. And in the end, stick a flag on it as if it was their own. That's why Earthlings have always been, are now, and will forever be inferior. We never did such a thing. There are people on Earth who will suffer without the full moon's presence too. Don't you think they'd retaliate if you stole the full moon from that Earth? Oh, that's fine. My spell is already complete, you see. Once morning comes, we'll give you back your full moon. Of course, it's always really been ours anyway. Oh, alright. So that means all that's left is the retaliation you get for having hidden it up until now. Yeah, now how badly should we beat her up? My, I don't want to be hurt. Unfortunately for you, though, I happen to know a bit about medicine, so some minor injuries won't be a problem. That's pretty convenient. Can we ask you to fix up our nutrition as well? And by the way, medicine can be used to attack, too.
Yeah, moon people are,
jerks.
Elitists. Yeah, they're not very nice. They're very full of themselves. Yeah, this is gonna be,
Dead.
I have a feeling the dialogue is going to take longer than the fight here, because some of the stuff she throws at you can be particularly nasty, and you have no resources to fall on. You're dead.
Oh.
You're in the laser.
I didn't even see that. I didn't even see it.
Morties.
Boop. Hide the propaganda.
The funniest thing is in Touhou 15, the entire plot is based around someone who's getting even with the moon, and you have to stop it. But there is there is a branch of people unironically wishing that Junko had won, just because the moon people they get on a lot of people's nerves.
They're kind of rude.
69.94. You made significant more progress than where you died last time.
I made some nice progress there. Yes, I did.
All right, that's about 2 hours of this, honestly. If you want to go on to the next one, because
let's see. Or did you want to do a run in this?
I can.
You can do a run.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Here,
Why not?
take the controller.
All right. Give me the seat.
What, you want this seat?
Well, I just want to be able to sit and watch and play the game properly.
All right, fine. Ugh.
Gamer chair. Wow. Oh, this isn't gonna work, is it?
Not quite, chat. Not quite. The button. Plugged in. Hang on. There, try it.
What the heck? Okay.
Alright, adjust your controls now.
Oh, your shoot button is X.
Yeah, I know.
That's
what I did. Oops.
Really weird.
I bonked table.
Alright.
There we go.
Oh, first let me show you what I mean when I say
what, the Reimu thing?
Yeah.
Spell practice.
Should be 4A. Which one was it? This should be the last one, yeah.
There's not room in here, Yo-Yo. I can't really stretch.
Unlock the barrier.
Wait till break.
Should be this one, I think.
Oh, this thing?
So let me show you what I mean.
Oh. Well, that's up and left and right.
Up and down.
I thought you literally just meant go only up and down.
Well, no. If you could do that, then this game would be easy.
That's what I was trying to do.
Easy game.
Continue and challenge again? No.
Do you want to save this replay? No.
No, the entire session is a replay we're saving.
But there, I'll show you that Tay does actually have art. Where is it?
The what?
Ancient Super. So the bunny girl actually does have art. It's just only present here.
That's some chunky looking art there.
Let me see if I remember how to do this properly.
Do you think anyone's ever drawn like a big chungus of the bunny girls?
Certainly hope not. I've done this before.
Chat, detectives.
Can't remember how to do it though.
Get on it.
I did.
What, you disappointed in me for pointing out popular memes? They have.
Oh,
definitely.
Of course they have.
They absolutely have.
I can't do Lunatic. I don't want to waste our time with that.
What are you doing? The hard one then?
Yeah, I'm just gonna pick hard mode.
Okay.
I really should sit down and practice Lunatic, but I don't have time. I have so many other things I have to do. Alright. I'll just do hard.
Why'd I bring this up? My mind wanders into places it shouldn't, and it leaves with treasures.
Remember Big Chungus? I saw your movie sucks review of Space Jam 2.
Oh yeah, Space Jam 2 Seconds of Fame, more like it.
2 hours of unneeded content. I have not watched it. I don't really want to watch it either, but yeah, it seems like...
Google search, there are many big Chungus Touhou arts.
There's not many about dabbing, is there? There's like... there's a few of them. That got sent to me for some reason.
For some reason.
It was definitely your fault.
What?
I know, it's your fault.
Okay. Dabbing Touhous, big Chungus Touhous, chat. It's all over the world. The internet is a place where everybody can express themselves.
For better or for worse.
I will sleep well at night, actually, knowing I've corrupted so many search histories.
I just have one picture of Nue dabbing, and like that's it. I don't know why, but it was like surprisingly high quality to a point where I was like, what? Ooh. Okay, cool. Move down. And now...
swooping around.
We skim.
There are many images of Touhou dabbing. Isn't there an entire game about Sakuya dabbing?
Well, it's not necessarily about her dabbing.
But it's real.
Yes, it's like
literally in the title, isn't it? Like
it's like a self-help game. You just talk to Sakuya about problems in the world, and at the end she dabs on you, and it's like, oh, thanks, Sakuya.
There's a Touhou fan game for everything, isn't there? I've already read the dialogue for this one.
Almost. There's not a fan game for everything.
There's a Fire Emblem Touhou, or there's Pokemon Touhou, there's
the Fire Emblem
Murder
one.
Mystery Touhou.
Yes, actually there is. I haven't been able to play it 'cause it's a visual novel though. It's based on like a Super Famicom visual novel, I think. I forget what it's called.
Famicom Detective Club?
No, not that one. But it was based on. It was definitely based on like something. It was made by Chunsoft, you know, the people behind.
Mystery
DDR.
Dungeon?
What? They're behind Mystery Dungeon?
Yeah, Spike Chunsoft.
What the?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess I must have forgotten that entirely.
Yeah, they made all.
I remember them as from DGR nowadays.
For what?
Danganronpa.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was one of their big ones.
Yes. Okay, I hate the time on this.
Pokemon Touhou was just ROM hacks? No, it's an entire fan game.
Yeah, puppet dance performance.
It's not. It's definitely not ROM hack.
Pretty sure it's made. I don't know if it's made in Essentials necessarily. It seems like it, but
There's Touhou Castlevania, which I can't play because all the music gets copyright claimed.
yeah. Still a really good game
Cool
though.
world. Cool world, chat.
Endless Boog. Alright. Let's see if I can do this.
Cognitive behavioral therapy with Yuka.
Yep.
There's a game literally called CBT with Yuka.
Yep.
Why?
It's about cognitive behavioral therapy.
Is that like intentional?
Yes.
No, you know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean, and I'm telling you that's exactly what it sounds like.
Okay.
It's just using the acronym. It's your fault for thinking it's about Yoda, alright?
Can you even put that in like the Twitch title?
I did. No, I don't. Maybe I did. I might have abbreviated it. What are they gonna do? Who's gonna be the Twitch guy who'd be like, what are you doing putting CBT in your thumbnail? I was like, oh, what's that mean, Twitch mod, huh? What's it mean?
I'm just saying, it looks a little suspicious when something says CBT and it's about anime girls.
Well, I mean, if you actually look at exactly 5 seconds of content from the game, you realize it's not about getting your balls crushed.
What you playing there, son? Are you winning?
When you play that game, you are winning. It's about feeling good, winning inside.
Oh boy. Chat, what else is there a Touhou of? Is there a Touhou Snap?
No, but that'd be kind of cool.
Pokemon Snap. Just walking around taking pictures of the yokai girls.
Well, there are photo games.
Well, that could be creepy, actually, now that I said it out loud.
No, Touhou 9.5 and Touhou 12.5. They're called the photo games. You play as Aya, the journalist, and she just snaps pictures of Touhou characters for her articles.
The word torture's not allowed in the title for Twitch. Is it, Mina? Interesting.
Okay, well then I definitely use the CBT acronym anyway, most likely. But I don't, yeah. You know what's funny? If you try to put in a word that's not allowed in the live notification, they won't tell you that it's not allowed. It'll just tell you that it encountered an error. Like, bro, just tell me that it's not allowed. Don't lie to me.
Just tell me there's a problem.
Yeah, they won't tell me there's a problem. They'll just tell me.
Just like whenever people in chat put my first name and Twitch thinks that they're saying something else.
Automod used to be real bad for that.
Yeah.
They've long since improved it. Automod never comes up anymore. I've never disabled it, but it has only ever popped up maybe once in the last like
So weird, chat. So
for
weird.
like a few months.
Oh yeah, the Lorelei. And it's spelt with an E.
Ah.
He's doing it, chat. He's doing it. Who would have thought the person who's played this so much more times with me would be able to do it better on a harder difficulty?
It's weird to me that your monitor is angled downwards. Like, I feel like I
Not
have
like
to go
that.
lower than it to see it, and then I lose sight of the top of the screen.
He has to sit like banana, chat.
No pajamas, though. I had to put pants
Yo-Yo,
on.
you forgot to eat. Darn it. Don't do that. Eat food. Food is good.
I ate before I came here.
I had sandwiches.
I was prepared.
It's excellent, chat. Excellent, chat.
So funny thing about these nons, those big blue balls that she fires at you won't actually reach you. Like, if they're coming towards you, they just kind of stop.
By the way, chat, this is probably now a good time as any to ask, since I'm not the one playing. I don't know what to call this series. The YouTube audience is gonna know when they see the title, of course, but like, should I just call this series like Touhou with Dylan, Touhou with Asprey FM?
Yeah, I'm established now, and you don't have to use my first name.
Yeah.
Whoa! Alright,
There you go.
very good. Established. Not
Nope.
verified on Twitter, though.
Mina, I told Dylan the idea of Toe Bros, and he laughed. He scoffed. CBT with Dylan. Okay. I can appreciate your tying this back to the jokes, but no. No. It's not my issue.
Alrighty.
Yo-Yo suggested Toho Tours. Or, no, not Tobro Tours. That's weird. Poll? No, I'm not gonna let you people decide anything.
No,
Can't be trusted.
there is no democracy to a Twitch chat.
If I do that, you're all just gonna vote for CBT with Dylan. That's what you're gonna do. What? It stands for Canadian Brothers Play Touhou.
CBPT, of course, yes.
Touhou Pro and Touhou Noob.
So what's this? What's this?
I call that unfair is what the hell that is. Is this because it's hard mode, right?
Well, it's roughly the same on normal, but there's more bullet density, I guess, on
Well,
hard
when
mode.
I play this game, there's a lot of torture and there's a lot of glowing balls going towards my face.
There's a lot of balls.
Maybe one day I can see further in stage 5.
You at least got you get to open the door to stage 6. There's that at least.
Touhou with 2 bros.
Oh, bros.
2 who's. That's literally
That's
Dylan's
copyright.
series.
That's patent, dude. You can't take that.
That's literally what Dylan already does on his channel. What am I supposed to do? Copy him?
Yeah. What the hell do you think he is? A content creator?
Yeah.
Copy my ideas shamelessly. Woo!
2 who's 2.
Wow. All right, you got the sequel, huh?
Yeah.
I don't have any bombs. Oh, I got hit by the tail end of that. You just gotta die before Kane shows up.
I still like Tobros. You are a minority here, Yo-Yo, with that. Nobody likes
Tobros.
Tobros. That sounds terrible. I hate it. 2 toe, 2 ho. No. There we
Oh
go.
man.
Oh, you came up with it, Mina? Well, I don't like it. No. Bros before toes. Ugh. Not like your suggestions are better. Oh, come on.
Well, I mean, you're right, but like, yeah, I think I would like if the options are between a dumpster and nothing, I think I'll take nothing. Woo, give me those points. Oh, why don't they die fast, man? Oh, that one died fast. Like, strangely fast. Cool, alright, moving on.
There's that friend again. No, I don't know, chat. I don't know. It might, honestly, it might just be easier to just go make it simple. Just Touhou with Asprey and FM. Because why not? There we go. There we go. And people might finally realize that I'm not just like you.
What? People think you're me, I'm you.
Yes. Remember, Dylan's channel is just my Touhou channel that I do under a different name.
It's genius.
People have genuinely thought that, chat.
Wait, I thought you were Pikasprey. Well, I've only been around for a while now.
We're two people. There we go. There we go. Dumpsters can have all sorts of cool stuff. Yeah, if you're playing a Bethesda RPG.
One man's trash is another man's Bethesda RPG.
Yeah.
Woo! Whoa!
I know in Stardew Valley, actually, you can find. When I played that game a little bit briefly, I found a solid gold bar in the trash can. So how that game works is that like you can check the trash cans every day for items, but if other people see you do it, you lose like friendship points with everyone in town.
You get cringe points.
Yeah, cringe points, literally, because they see you going through the garbage. But I did it once, and I got a gold bar.
Well, they can look at you to discuss, but you have a
Duo
gold bar.
dumpster streams. Touhou?
That's a Pokemon now.
Yeah.
I already died. I'm gonna hold the press pause.
No, better idea, chat. How about we just change the name every episode?
That sounds hard to keep up with.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. It's an in-joke thing. Only the cool kids can enter this club.
That's why there's only gonna be 3 parts. Never ever uploaded again.
Chat, it's him, Danny Mac.
Woo! I backed up too far. Oh, really? I got greedy for coin items.
What genre hasn't Touhou infiltrated yet? Is there a Touhou beat 'em up?
I don't know if there's specifically a beat 'em up.
I want to play more beat 'em ups, chat.
There are definitely sprite hacks to add characters into the game, into the different ones.
Is there Touhou Resident Evil yet?
There's not much in the horror department, unfortunately.
Still know there's Touhou Mystery Dungeon. That's another reason I want to be more familiar with the characters so I can play that.
That game's gonna make you hate things.
Chat loves watching me suffer in Mystery Dungeon. Chat loves watching me go 4 hours going through Joyous Tower and seeing 2 Chanseys and none of them join me.
I'm done playing Against the Wanderer myself because it's reached the point in the game where I just the only thing left in the game for me to do is the either 99 floor dungeons that require me to go in with no items, or 99 floor dungeons that require me to have super grinded items. I'm done with it. It's all end game hard stuff, and it's not very enjoyable because there's a lot of stupid factors in the game. There's so basically you don't get EXP, or you do get EXP, but you always go in a dungeon at level 1, and your weapons are what the EXP.
Have you seen me do Purity Forest? I got 20 clears on that right now.
Okay, but you always start at level 1, and you can bring equipment in at certain levels as your method of leveling up. And some dungeons want you to bring super high level equipment in. However, there's an NPC who can knock equipment off of you, and if she does that, she can also knock it into fire or a pit and make it lost forever. So you can effectively lose hours of grinding because an NPC was like, my special ability is to piss you off. And that's like every single enemy in the game has an ability like that. Yes, every floor has a quick save.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, you were expected to use it. That game is bonkers stupid with some of the stuff it throws at you.
There's a top-down Resi style game, but it's only Japanese. Where's Touhou Resident Evil 4? That's what I want to see. That'd be sick.
Well, I'm not really gonna get a budget.
You'd play it.
I would play it, obviously, but it's a matter of budget.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do this.
So you can just save scum each floor then, is that what you're saying?
Yes. Here's the way it works. The first time you load the floor, it randomizes it again. The second time, it'll always be that layout. But sometimes you do that because sometimes the game actually just tells you to touch grass, and you can't do anything about it except touch grass. So I do not, at first I was like, you know what, okay, I won't use it, but then it became pretty obvious that the way the game is designed, you should be using it. You really should.
It just encourages you to save scum each floor, pretty much.
Oh, I tried.
That sounds weird. Mod all games with Touhou's. Chat, I don't know how to mod games. I just know how to play them and laugh at them. It's funny. Oh, whoopee. And there's another Genso Wonder coming out.
Yeah, that'll be in English soon. Pop.
Is there Touhou Persona?
There's some really long RPGs.
Long. It's already in English since today, Dylan. Oh, came out today?
Lotus Land R. I thought it wasn't going to be on Steam.
It's English and on consoles right now.
I know that part, but I thought the Steam version wasn't going to be out until winter. Oh wow.
I don't know. I know there's also apparently a racing game where they literally like use one girl uses another girl as a cart.
Skydrift, yeah. That
like,
one's pretty fun.
It's like anime girl like airboarding.
Double Dash. Yeah, think of Double Dash Sonic Riders.
Whoa.
It's a cool game.
It's hard to remember a lot about Sonic Riders.
Really? I like that game.
Yeah, it's cool.
Sonic Riders and Sonic Riders Zero Gravity is okay. But
well, you
Free
talked
Riders...
about chat. The best Sonic Riders game is the one on the Xbox Connect.
Oh, I messed up.
Have you ever seen like there's like a funny clip of like Sonic Free Riders for the Connect. It had a Japanese like TV commercial at the time. And first of all, that's hilarious because like
Microsoft.
Who owns an Xbox in Japan?
It's a very small margin of people.
Like, you have to be like the most hipster person in Japan to have an Xbox over there for your games.
The Japanese equivalent of a Wii for American culture, I suppose.
Oh yeah. But I remember that like the commercial. It's just it shows like this guy and girl just standing in front of the X, and they have like the most like forced smile on their face possible, and they're just like, you know, they're waving their body back and forth. That's how you play the Kinect, right, chat?
You can't pay me enough for this one, I guess.
And at the very end of the commercial, they just sort of like jump off their boards while playing the game, and like they face each other, and they're like, yeah, like together. And it's just like, oh my god, you cannot convince me that people are having fun.
Microsoft's hubris made them open up shop over there, and I think they're too stubborn to back out.
You know what's funny is I remember that like there was like a Tales game, like Tales of Vesperia. It was originally released as like an Xbox 360 exclusive in Japan.
Oh, how did that happen?
Yeah. And apparently it was a reason that a bunch of people they bought the system just so they could play that game. And then like a few months later they're like, we're porting it on PS3 because we want people to play this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the PS3 version never got translated until like the definitive one that came out like last year.
Oh.
It's kind of funny because like I remember there was a meme going around with like the Bandai Namco Twitter account where someone like posted like several years ago, hey, can you please bring this port to English? And they replied, sorry. And then like when the definitive edition got announced last year, they replied to that same comment being like, have we got news for you, buddy? It was just like a funny thing. Just a funny thing.
I'm not doing this now.
Chad, I've never played a Tales game. I kind of want to, but you know, I got enough series to play.
They have an interesting combat mechanic to them. It's like, it's also kind of multiplayer-esque. They're neat, but I've never really played one through its entirety.
Video games are fun, chat. I like never running out of things to play.
I tried to do that.
Congratulations to the social media manager for pulling things off again. There we go. There we go.
Here.
Speaking of social media thing, chat, do you remember that thing that happened a while ago where like Nintendo France tweeted a picture of Snake looking at Samus's butt?
That was real?
Yeah, that was real. You didn't know that?
I didn't know it was real. I thought it was a...
No, that was a real Nintendo account tweeted that. And it got deleted like an hour later, and somebody probably got fired for that.
Well, that's interesting. I thought
yeah.
I thought it was
yeah, I thought it was a meme too. Yeah, that was real, chat.
What the...
The official Nintendo France account tweeted that.
Alright, well...
Someone probably got in trouble at work.
Wrong account, dude.
Yeah.
He was signed on to the... He's trying to sign on to his personal one, I guess.
I imagine, like, especially nowadays, like, if you gotta manage, like, social media posts, you gotta...
For Nintendo, too?
You gotta sign a lot of pieces of paper that say, don't do this. And if you do that, you're gonna get in trouble.
Oh, they probably got in trouble, alright.
Some intern probably got fired. I don't think nowadays they still let interns do that stuff.
Hello? You don't have to pay them as much. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, but if you don't pay them as much, they get in much trouble. There we go.
Oh, it's just social media.
Butt chat. Butts. Which is ironic, because in, like,
Snake was just looking for what Nintendo took away from him.
Yeah, they took away his butt in Smash Ultimate, didn't they?
Yeah, his cheeks aren't as, dummy thick. Colonel. Ooh.
Watch the butts.
So this is how you do this one. You just kind of shimmy.
My life could depend on this, and I will not absorb this information.
Well, then pay attention.
How do I do that?
Well, you put your eyes to the screen and you listen to what I'm saying.
I don't want to die, chat.
Oh, God. Uh-oh.
There we go. Remember, chat, I know I find social media marketing is so funny. Like, nowadays, we have, like, brands telling their customers to piss off because the Wendy's one made it fun. Made it popular.
That's true. Wendy's was unhinged. Now everyone has to be unhinged.
There we go.
Damn it.
Burger King became quite a meme, though. Did you see that thing Burger King did, like, a couple years ago where, I think it was a couple years ago by this point. What they did was, they made a Twitch account, and they would pop into, like, people's streams, and they would, like, cheer, like, what, like 5 bits or some crap? And they would take the clip of, like, the streamer being like, oh, hello, Burger King, and they made it, like, a compilation for marketing. But, like, they blurred out everyone's faces, and...
I remember Ross mentioning something about that.
Yeah. It was,
didn't sound pleasant for him.
It was pretty crappy. Because, like, what they did was, like, they took the streamer's, like, webcam thing, and they put it on like, on top of these, like, fake games, because, you know, they can't use the real game footage.
Yeah.
And they made a really awkward advertisement, and everyone made fun of them so much for it. KFC made a dating game. That was, like, a meme for, like, a week. But it was, like, such an obvious, like, what is up, fellow kids type of thing for me.
Well, got people to play it.
Chat, you know what I love about visual novel parodies is because they're always made by people that don't know what the hell a visual novel is. They think they like parody all the tropes they parody is what they think it is.
Yeah, it was definitely streamer bait.
Yeah, definitely streamer bait. The KFC console, did that ever happen or was that just like a joke? Like I genuinely don't even know anymore. There we go.
Ah!
Didn't they get sued for doing that without a broadcaster's... well, see, that's why they blurred the faces. Dude. Oh, you can pick the path now, okay.
Yeah,
that's the thing you're talking about.
I'll go to Kaguya.
Which one did I have to go to?
You went Final Light. This is new dialogue, by the way.
Okay. Okay, let's go chase the other one down. But which door did the other one enter? There's so many I can't tell. Yukari, look that door over there. Oh no, I didn't finish sealing them in time. Is the culprit in there? My intuition says so. Let's go. Oh, my master will be so mad at me.
Up to final B. Nice, well done. Go me.
Don't think they blurred the faces. I could have sworn they did. Maybe that was them backtracking. But
5 bits though.
Chat,
really? Big spenders, Burger King.
Oh yeah. Well yeah, those are a way of getting cheap advertising.
That's 5 cents.
They were just trying to get like a compilation of clips of streamers being like, "Whoa, thanks Burger King," and so Burger King can make like an ad that's just something like, "Hey, look how cool we are, donating to streamers. Aren't we cool?" And I think that like it happened to like Rubber Ross, and they didn't use his clip because he basically went off and told them how much he hated Burger King when they donated because he used to work there or something.
Burger King. Try the fries.
Remember, chat, that's right. All visual novels are all just weird porn. That's right. So every parody just does that. That's what I love about it. It's great. It's fantastic.
Nice.
Parodies work better when you know what you're parodying. Not parodying like everyone's weird misconceptions. Anyways, geez. I told her not to let them come this way. Reimu, do you understand what she said? Yeah, we're heading the right way, aren't we? Alright.
Wow, look at that.
That genuinely like reminds me, I played like there was like a couple years ago when I played like this one visual novel chat, and the YouTube comment section were genuinely being like, is this a fetish game? And I'm like, no. This is like the most like G-rated thing possible, and like people were just genuinely being like, "Where's the fetish scene?" I'm like, "Oh my god, shut up."
Yeah, you're gonna see that on YouTube anyway.
Yes.
Brave being.
Yes. There we go. Oh, he was dead. It was about the girl who worked at the animal circus.
What? Well.
There we go. Don't die.
More dialogue. Look, I'm on the moon.
There's a moon. The full moon, after so long. Yes, this is the true full moon, as seen from the Earth. Who's this?
This is Kaguya.
More importantly, a human and a yokai. Some very strange guests have come today. You, what exactly are you? I'm Kaguya.
You know, the one from the legend, Flight of the Bamboo Cutter.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
You should have offered your names first, though, but I'll let it pass. It's childish to pass off something like that as an act of kindness. Who said I was doing that? Recently, Aaron, hasn't let me out of the mansion at all. So the odd guests like you are most welcomed. Shot guests? Don't talk like you're obsessed with Danmaku shooters.
No, not me.
A human body houses a fragile soul. What those humans live on is this huge orb below. And what the superior people live on is that lunatic orb behind me.
They talk a lot of smack for being banished on Earth. Yeah, moon people are great, but I'm stuck down here anyway.
Looks like that's what we'll be dodging.
Yeah, moon people.
Yeah. There are some beautiful bullets as well. Don't steal people's lines. My kindness has limits. Look, we get where this speech is going without you saying it, so it's fine.
Look at the size of that sweat drop, though. You can grab that and hit her over the head with it.
It's a glove.
That one too.
You can survive a day of being thirsty with that.
That's actually a refreshment right there.
We're shocked, yes, right? You two are just so impatient. Even without hurrying, I'll show you. The miasma of the true moon, and my beautiful impossible request as well. You've really got too much free time. Were you just waiting for someone to play with? Hey, don't be such a wet blanket. I've been hiding up here till now, so I didn't have much chance to go out and play. But I'll make up for that today. Well, it's fine, I guess. Looks like the full moon's already been restored and all. All we have to do now is punish the culprit and set things right for good. I'm afraid you can't see the true full moon from anywhere but here. What? It's not something that Warren's saying. We'll punish you anyway. Well then, are you ready? Not at all. Not at all. My 5 requests that so many humans in the past failed to complete. How many of them can you fulfill? There we go.
Alright. Woo!
Take her out. No, we're not gonna drink the sweat, chat. That's weird. There we go. Sounds like you're working on a visual novel parody right there, son.
Nice. Brilliant Dragon Boogie.
There we go. Speaking of that, Rabbit Route was supposed to release on September 6th, but there's been silence. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. Imagine their product dev's probably busy, but it's fine.
Bowl. Big ol' bowl.
Rough her up. Is this the final part of the game?
This is the final boss.
What?
This is the final boss.
For me.
There's always, it always ends after stage 6.
We all want the snail route anyway. Snails!
Buddhist diamond.
Chat, I got too many visual novels to get through as well. There's a lot of those on Switch now. A lot of the ones that ended up on Vita and their sequels, they're just like on Switch now. That's cool. The Switch is the Vita's like continuation.
Damn it. Some of these attacks are kind of hard. I mean, it's stage 6, to be expected. I don't remember when I actually beat hard mode for this game, but pretty sure it wasn't from practice. It was probably from bombing. A lot.
Fix my headphones here.
I saw no way through that, and I just resigned myself to my fate.
It's okay. We're all just getting hit with large bubbles in the face. Which is ironic that the word Vita means life. Did it really?
Damn it. I know how to do this one, but I didn't do it.
Sometimes I feel really bad for the PlayStation Vita.
I don't. That cost me an
mean,
arm and a leg, and I barely got anything out of it. Poopy.
I mean, it was just a small indie system. If only it had like $1 million company supporting it, maybe it would have stood a chance against Nintendo. But you know, unfortunately, it just didn't have one of those.
No, it tried its best, but there was...
If only there was some company that could have supported it. But you know, unfortunately, it was just managed by a small indie team with no budget.
Vita, the company Vita. That. Oh Jesus! I hate this one, dude. I'm never ready for it.
What?
Nope. No, go away. Be on your way.
No.
No, be on your way. Literally.
They made like Sony made like 2 games for it, a big deal, and they were like, okay, that's all we gotta do.
Oh, made a
What do you
Vita
mean
port.
this isn't selling like Pokemon on the 3DS? Kill it.
Vita port.
Kill it.
Wow. Oh, I probably should have done something about that. Alright, whatever. There's no way I lose this, but I don't know if this way I win this either.
Pretty much everything good on the Vita got ported to like Steam or like console. There we go.
I like how they had they had the PSP, and then they had the Vita. Like they had to try again with the Vita. I'm dead.
Vita means waste in Italian. All right. Waste is in the body part, I should clarify.
My PS
What
waste.
game was good and exclusive to the PlayStation Vita? Now, see, you're asking the wrong man, because I just used the thing for visual novels and RPGs, which aren't real games. Oh, he won?
Yeah.
He did it,
The
Chad.
Binding of Isaac Rebirth is PS Vita exclusive because they never got an update. Stupid.
I think that's also the case for the Switch.
Why?
I don't
Whatever,
know.
I got it on Steam
Are
anyway.
they doing a console release of the new version of Isaac?
I'd assume so.
PSP did well. The problem was it was up against the most successful video game system of all time. And see,
That's not an excuse.
I don't think the PSP did very well outside of Japan, though, wasn't it? Like, it did super well in Japan, but, like, I don't think people really cared. What the hell are you supposed to do? How?
You find the spot you dodged in the first wave and you don't have to move.
You died anyway.
But there's a big bullet that stops you.
The funniest thing about the PSP for me was that it used discs. Like, you opened the back of the PSP, and it was like, this thing is gonna fall apart. Like, it looked like, how is it going to play a disc while I'm moving around? That sounds like a bad idea. There we go.
I didn't know the time on it. I got scared. I got one more shot here.
I had a PSP for a while. I had to get rid of it because the battery started inflating. And I'm pretty sure that's pretty dangerous, right? You have to, like, you gotta get rid of that thing.
Pulpy battery. Well,
How does that happen, chat? Like, that worries me. Like, is that just gonna happen to, like, some random electronic that's, like, on my shelf for a few years? Oh, you did it? Good.
Well, that was all bonus, and I failed every single one of them. I didn't even get through the 5th one.
Okay.
Without practice, those are not very, easy. But at least you don't really have to do them. Also, this is the ending. So
Oh, yeah, hang on. Chat, you don't get to see it. You don't get to
you
see
gotta
it.
click back in the game, too, so I can actually skip the text.
Alright. Wow, that sure is interesting. I can't believe it ended that way.
Look, no hats on Chen.
Why is Batman here?
That's Chen. What? Why are her ears black? I don't know.
Holy crap, and Wolverine, too?
I mean, people...
This ending is amazing. If only chat could see it.
People have already seen this before.
Is that Goku in the background?
You ain't fooling anybody.
You never know.
There you go, I win.
When I had porn bots on my channel last night, there were people replying to them seriously. People can be fooled.
That's unfortunate to see.
You ever just scroll down your comment section to see someone having a conversation with a bot?
No. Usually the bots
chat.
I get are just like the ones that are like, wow.
Oh, you skip the credits at all?
Oh, I can speed it up, yeah.
Yeah, you probably should do that. Hang on.
There you go.
There we go. There we go. That's right, Goku is there. You just gotta get the true ending. Do it. So Dylan managed to pull it off.
That's pretty good.
So we saw...
Wasn't Looney mode, though.
Yeah, try the extra stage. Did you unlock the extra stage, or did you fulfill the conditions for it?
I already had it.
Yeah, but did you do it again?
Yeah, it's just always...
Okay.
It unlocks when you do a 1cc of normal.
So they saw me struggle for 3 runs, and then you just, like, cleaned it up.
Some games unlock it if you beat easy mode, though. But yeah, you just have to beat it. You just have the 1cc.
Clean.
There you go.
Clean.
100% rate. No, 11 misses, 32 bombs, 13 catches. Cool. I had more trouble with Marissa than I did with Racing, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I know what to do on Racing.
How long has this been going? 2.5 hours. Okay, we're gonna stop now. Do you want to do another session?
Yeah, we can
go to Touhou 10 next then.
Touhou 10 works a bit different.
Because apparently we're skipping 9. I don't know why.
9's not like, again, I don't have 9 set up in a way that I can send it to you anyway, and it's not a traditional Touhou game.
All right then, chat. If that's the case, we're gonna take a short break. This concludes episode 1 of Toe Bros. Yeah, see, I brought it back. I
can't get out of the demonstration because you clicked out.
Okay, click the thing.
Just
go into a different menu then. Okay. All right, we're gonna take a short break and then we're gonna play another and record episode 2 because why not? We shall be back. YouTube audience, hope you enjoyed. Have a good night. Bye bye.